Good?
All good.
All good.
All good. All right, good morning. Wednesday morning announcement tomorrow. We got to figure that out for next Tuesday. We got to figure out what we're doing, how we're doing it, and the other thing as well. So, we have any plans on that yet or no?
Yeah, we're locked in for it.
Yeah, but how we're going to give the tickets away tomorrow?
I think we'll probably have to do a hashtag type thing.
I hate
that.
I could do my list if you want.
What's that?
I'll do my list. Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
What's your list?
I'm saying for the golf tournament that didn't happen.
What?
It's a dated joke.
It's
a dated joke.
Gotcha.
You could do first amount of callers. You could do stuff like that.
Why don't you guys, let's not spitball. Why don't you guys figure it out? A couple of plans and let me know. I'll pick the best one.
Right.
Thank you. That's leadership. Well, I mean, the night, start with, first of all, I was right. I said Trump was going to win. And I was exactly right why he won. I'll lay it out. Congratulations, Montante.
Thank you.
I know you're watching the Maction. We had our guest on today on the
won that as
producer
well.
show for 40 minutes yesterday, which is a weird move, but that's fine. Doesn't bother me. I said from the beginning that the Democrats were hijacked with abortion. Abortion. Two things they cared about: abortion and how bad Trump is. And I said, listen, think whatever you want on abortion, you're pro, you're against, doesn't matter. I said, it's not the most important issue in the country, not by the longest shot. More people care, more Americans care if they have to spend $8 or $9 on bread than on abortion, because they also believe they can get abortion. They whether that's true or not, that's what they believe. They care more about the economy and they care more about immigration than they do about abortion. And that more than anything else is why Donald Trump won last night and will be the 47th president of the United States.
I just want this guy out of my life.
Yeah. So there you go. There you go. So ultimately it came down. Good job. Ultimately it came down to that. People don't care that much about abortion as an issue. They think it's a state issue, which it should be. I've always said it should be. Oh, I have bits now. I'm trying to talk. There you go. Okay. It had nothing. People don't want to hear this. It had nothing to do with going on Joe Rogan. It had nothing to do with going on Bussin' with the Boys. It had nothing to do with going with Theo. It just didn't. Like, those people were arguing to vote for Trump.
It didn't hurt.
No, it didn't hurt, but that's not why Trump won last
Also,
night.
that is going to go down in history as the worst campaign of all time.
It's right up there.
From top to thing, picking Waltz because you're scared of the best guy because he's Jewish, because you got disaster in the Middle East.
Right.
Well,
Minnesota, by the way, went to the Democrats, but way less than it did 4 years ago.
New Jersey was kind of close.
New Jersey was 5 or 6 points. New Hampshire was close. There was a moment last night. So I watched all the way till Trump's speech. I was up till about 3 o'clock last night. There was a moment on CNN that was unbelievable where my guy John King, John King. I'm a John King guy.
It's the board shot of
zero. So they said, what percentage of counties in America, in this great land of ours, went for more than 3% for the 45th and 47th president, Donald Trump? And the board lit up with red. Looked like that game when I was a kid, but you stuck those, I don't know what the hell that game was called. I'm dating myself. Someone tweeted at me. And then Jake Tapper said, well, how about for Vice President Harris? And the entire country, not one was 3%. Not one county
It's
was more
insane,
than
which
3.
is chaotic.
It's like
Holy smokes. There you go.
Yeah.
So let this go away and see if there's anything on the east side there.
literally nothing.
Literally nothing's a great soundbite.
Unbelievable moment. John King, by the way, the MVP last night. Incredible.
It was awesome. Good
Incredible.
call by you.
He's the
I stayed
king.
mostly on CNN.
He's the king.
I didn't watch CNN.
Scott Hansen should learn from that douchebag.
That counties thing is insane. 'Cause you can be driving and just middle of America go through 3 counties in an hour. Like none of those just randomly it's insane.
You're right.
It's fucking insane.
You go through maybe 4 even in an hour.
Well, if you got to drive.
In Massachusetts, you could probably go through 4 in an hour.
Not with this traffic.
That's a good point. Oh, we'll get to traffic later. But I thought it was it reminded me exactly of 2016. Right from the start, I knew when I saw that the early vote was not crazy for Trump. I think in Pennsylvania, like 32. I was like,
they had to dominate the early vote.
And they didn't.
Not even close.
The other big takeaway from last night, and I remember Brandon Walsh, a friend of mine, when he ran for re-election at California University, had trouble with a group called Latinos Unidos. I don't know if you remember that or not, led by the evil Alex Diaz. But last night for Trump, the Latinos came out for the Donald. That is not even close, the story of the night.
Yep.
Like, these numbers were astronomical. Some that Biden won by 60%, some counties. Well, whatever, fine, whatever. Harris was winning by 4 or 5%. We're talking, and here's what happened. I'm happy to break it down for you guys if you want.
Thank you.
The Latinos in America the ones who are here legally, who work hard, were like, fuck this. We're working hard. We don't want people coming here illegally. Number one. Number two, by and large, Justin, Latinos are of what religion?
Christian.
Catholic.
Roman Catholic.
Yep. Yes. Catholics.
And you know what they don't like?
Abortions.
They don't want that shit happening.
Yes.
So they said, we're done. And the last time watching these experts on TV, like, I don't know why.
Crazy.
Why Latino? Maybe they like Hitler. I don't know. It's like, no, you don't understand. You don't know how to talk to these people.
White liberals are literally saying, I can't believe he's running on immigration and they're voting for him. It's like, well, they're here legally already, stupid.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck? They don't get it. They're so disconnected.
Why are you so angry? It's a big night for you.
I'm
You should be
happy, but the
Okay.
fact that somebody like me, who's an absolute moron, admittedly,
Last year
I
class.
was
Good class, but
loaded
still
class.
last. Yeah, it was loaded
I predicted my board. I had 309 for him. I'm gonna be off by 3 points, and these fucking
Where was this board?
on Montante's world. I have it on my flight tweeted out.
Okay,
I was off in a few states, but the fact I'm gonna be that
Clean as
close.
You could eat a 5-course meal, Dave, off Montante's boots right now.
I saw those.
Those are the worst.
No,
Why don't you go in the dirt a little?
I don't want to
with
get
those?
dirty.
But you're trying to give yourself like the everyman
No,
thing.
I'm not. Listen, they're fucking boots.
But why do you wear them again?
Can't walk around barefoot.
You could wear just sneakers.
Oh, he's got a blue collar job though.
Yeah.
That's a blue collar.
But yeah, but if you're doing that though, your boots have to be dirty.
I don't
But your
get- I
clients
don't
are
wanna
wearing
get
boots, right? The
dirty.
guys you're talking to
kinda
wearing
like-
boots.
He's a salesman though.
Oh, I get mocked when I go to these places. Everyone's dirty. I'm walking around, fucking clean. But
Oh, all the guys are doing that?
Oh, yeah.
All the bros? Yeah. Okay. What were you saying? I'm sorry, I got in your way. The 309, the board.
yeah, the fact that I was, people go, oh, there's no way you're being too optimistic. I was wrong. I was actually under. I underthought what he was going to do. He fucking dominated last time.
Well, the third time in a row, you overperformed the previous polls heading in, which Harry Minahan told me yesterday, Trump's going to dominate.
Who the fuck are they
he
polling,
called
by the
it?
way? I've never met somebody who knows someone who's been polled.
I agree. Yeah, I'm looking at this right now. Trump won Starr County, Texas, most Hispanic county in America, in 97% by 16 points. Last time I voted Republican was 1892. Trump is plus 36 among Hispanics in Michigan since the 2020 election. Trump is winning Latino vote in Michigan with 60% of the votes versus Kamala with just 35%. Ted Cruz won Latino votes by 6 points per NBC News. In his last race, he lost Latinos by 29 points.
Jesus Christ.
Theo Vaughn. I got you. My friends, Will Compton, who Dana White, who's not busy punching women, was able to go on there and thank my friends Will and Taylor, played a huge role in it, I'm sure. Theo Vaughn, the guy who's got the mullet, Rogan, all great. Those people are already voting for Trump. This is why Trump won the election last night, is because the Democrats allowed this to happen over the last 4 years, let these people flee into the country, and all they cared about. I even think if you ask, a good, hardworking Roman Catholic Latino, like, hey, some states are going to have abortion, some aren't, they'd probably say, C, right, Justin? I don't know.
C.
Yes. I don't know. I'm just saying. But instead, they were jamming it down your goddamn throat, scaring you with things that I'm sure these happen. You would think
2025.
You would think 50,000 women are dying on the streets because they can't get abortions. Colleen is willing to fly some of them.
I told you, it's easy.
There's a lot more Dolores out there than there are these liberal Latinos.
Yes. I mean, you should be Miguel Montante today.
It's fine by me.
Yes. You should be a Latino now.
Somebody on
Should I be
TV.
thanking Joe Biden though? Joe set this all up by Joe.
Oh, he's
Joe-
ready to go, Dave.
No, I'm not ready. I'm just.
Biden.
Maybe
Biden's already going through.
Well,
it.
Maybe
Don't
it's
blame
the Latino.
Biden.
Maybe it's the Latino vote. But
Maybe it's you don't think it's Latino. I just
no.
gave
They
you
put up
numbers.
the worst presidential candidate and worst VP candidate in the history of the country.
You talking about Harris and Biden?
When Joe Biden
Coach
came
Walls
out,
or who?
Joe Biden stepped down, and the next day he said, "I'm going to stand behind Kamala Harris." And the machine behind the Democratic Party could not put their guy in place, Gavin Newsom, who could have separated himself from Joe Biden. Kamala Harris was Joe
think
Biden.
Gavin Newsom was gonna- you think Gavin Newsom was gonna-
would have done much better?
Was it going to run on it? Was it going to run on an
Would've done much
abortion
better.
platform?
Would have done much better because she could not
Was it
distance
gonna
herself
run-
from Biden.
I got
Newsom could have done that.
There's
Newsom
a
could've done
reason.
it.
There's a
Could've
reason
done it.
why Newsom didn't step up now. Is I said this a year ago, right again. That's I'm getting sick of being right so much.
It's tough.
Can't stop winning. This is a dead ticket, no matter who ran. So just put Kamala up there. Maybe something happens. Gavin Newsom's not going to run because if you lose, you lose. It's over.
I agree.
He sees that. So let Trump run. It'll be after Trump. It'll be hard to replace Trump, and then you run.
Mutt, he won the Latino vote in Michigan 60-35.
Was that Dearborn County that they showed last night was
yeah.
crazy.
25.
I don't think too many Latinos. In
But no, they're definitely not. That's a different religion that you're getting confused with. Biden won
Islamic,
Biden,
correct?
there you go. Biden won
He's good.
Michigan Latino
He's
vote
good.
11 points. Trump won it. Biden won it by 25 points. Trump won it by 11 points. 36-point swing.
If they didn't whack Biden, how would he have done in comparison? He couldn't have done worse. Could he?
I think he was so bad he would have done worse.
You thought you would have done worse?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
You know, he was like a corpse. Like that. They did the right thing, but the mistake they made was a Ruth Bader Ginsburg thing all over again. She should have quit early.
Yep.
Biden should have said, "I'm a one-term president. I'm not running for." But true, but like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who couldn't give it up, and hopefully, for Montante's sake, like guys like Clarence Thomas will. Give it up so Trump can put in a 42-year-old
that'll
ass
ruin
kicking.
them.
But you know what? Who's going to get in the way? Not the Senate.
Of course.
But you think
they have everything right now.
You think more of Kamala would have been good? Because she never ever did.
No.
This
is where again you're not following. You're not following. Montante and I are bright political guys. You got to keep up.
Exactly.
I'm trying.
If Biden had said I'm a one-term president, Kamala Harris would not have.
She won on the nomination.
No.
Gotcha.
She would have got through a rigorous nomination.
Yep.
Maybe Newsom wins. Maybe Shapiro wins. Maybe Mark Kelly wins. Maybe
Totally
somebody else wins.
Yep.
And then they run a campaign that's probably different. Then maybe you have a chance. My third point, I'll give you guys plenty of time, is the other thing I said all along. If I run the Democratic Party, which I'm not going to say they've reached out to me yet, because I am running for Senate, remember that as well, I would get them in a room, all of the bigwigs, whoever they are, and say, listen to me. If you put a goddamn celebrity next to my candidate, I'm going to shoot you in the fucking head. I'm going to blow your fucking head off because it galvanizes the other side. It happened 8 years ago. You name it. The Avengers. Paul Rudd, I guess, is one of them. Bruce Springsteen.
Mark Hamill.
Cardi B. Who?
Mark Hamill. That's scumbag.
Mark Hamill. But I'm saying like, Beyonce.
People,
like people who were out there with, Julia Roberts, Jennifer Aniston, all of them out. Guys like Cohen and care about. But the average voter doesn't give 6 fucks that Julia Roberts is worried about abortion when they can't pay their fucking mortgage and they can't buy a new car.
Sure, but it depends. Like
no, it doesn't.
Elon Musk is a celebrity to the conservatives,
but he seems like I know he's crazy rich, but he seems like a normal person to them. He does normal stuff. He goes around. Joe Rogan, same thing, and like they buy into the system. This happens every time they get. These celebrities, these candidates get intoxicated by celebrities. They get all
excited. They think that it actually carries weight, and it's obviously it's proving that it's not.
Beyonce, Taylor Swift. All I heard about was Taylor Swift. Now, oh my God, Taylor Swift's involved. Nope, nobody cared.
Yeah, Swifties.
They have to stop caring so much about abortion. Well, that they just have to. I don't know. I understand this. I understand it's a serious topic. I get it. I understand. Mutt paid for a couple when he was in high school. Not a big deal, right?
No.
$20 bills will not take care of that.
No, not. It's way. I think it's more expensive.
Last night, though, is the
Yeah.
best thing that happened to Democrats in the long term.
Well, it depends on what they do. Who's going to be? What's going to happen 4 years from now?
You have to. That's like, all right, this is football. You're cleaning house. Get rid of the GM.
They got a coach.
Yeah.
What if they go further left now? Is that a possibility?
They literally
They go more extreme?
They literally cannot.
I mean, they could, but it's going to kill them.
The gender bullshit is over. Like the pronoun stuff, get away from that. Come back to the center, and you can win back people. But
yeah, but that's not. But they've been
a hard sell to
hijacked.
that
They've been.
group.
I think they have to come back to the middle.
And also, I appreciate everyone here, Dave, just included. I got some emails from certain schools that kids go to. I'm happy with just having a quiet conversation about this.
100%.
Like, let's keep it quiet. Let's not celebrate. There's no. I'm getting emails from people that are high up at Harry's school. Like, let's not.
Are you serious?
Let's not spike which I'm sure they would have done if Vice President Harris.
They would have been very humble about it.
Yeah, let's just keep
Would have
it
been
quiet.
dancing in the fucking. They would have had
I
assemblies.
think where Mike was semi-right so far. At least people, I've not seen crazy meltdowns yet.
No.
2016 was 5 times the shock.
It's early though.
Big time.
Remember, it's early. It was a late night last night because it took a little bit. I remember I was on the air with Tomasi and Jerry the next day after 2016. Like 7, 8 in the morning the next day, we weren't there yet.
I did the night before when the betting market started flipping and people started going like, "Oh shit, Trump might win this thing."
This thing was over at like 8:30 last night. And by the way, why can't these other states, like my guy, rapping Ron DeSantis?
Oh, that was awesome.
You're
11
done.
million
Florida,
votes.
you're done, babe. It's like Chick-fil-A. Let's go. Like 9:30, we're done. Stamp, gone, goodbye. Maybe they learned the lesson from 2000. I don't know. But I would say to them, get the fucking celebrities out of here. No normal voter gives one fuck what Bruce Springsteen thinks, including me. I don't give a fuck who he votes for. I love the guy more than anybody on the earth. I don't care what Julia Roberts does. I don't care what George Clooney does. I don't care what any of them does. And I'll tell you something else. A big thanks, if you're a Republican, Montante, dead serious, to your friends Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and The View,
100%.
who
Huge.
ruined Kamala Harris.
Yep.
Ruined her
Yep.
with that question.
Yep.
What would you do differently? Nothing.
By the way, she got asked
Worst
that question
candidate
the same way, just a little bit differently, like 4 or 5 different platforms, and she never had an answer.
Never.
Say, how the fuck are you? You got to tell her what the.
You're right. This is the worst. I'm counting the first debate with Biden. I'm talking about the whole thing.
Yeah.
The decision to run again,
start to finish,
to last night is probably the worst campaign of all time.
9 days ago, like right before it, she took a day off.
Yeah.
Like what? No. What are you doing to make up for that day off? We're gonna play Madden with AOC. Like what?
Yeah. Where's she?
Kamala
There?
Has passed the audition flawlessly. This has been
Joy
in many
Reid?
ways a perfect.
Yeah.
Which he should do a great job, right? That became a Democratic talking point last night. They're like, you know what? She took one for the team.
She was up
She's a
against
great
it.
soldier.
Yeah.
It's like, no, she had 150 days running against Trump. Like, it's not that hard.
She raised $1 billion and lost.
They spent his machine 3 times more than the Republicans did.
It's the
Raised
second
and
time-
spent 3
Second
times.
time
as
Trump's
much.
done that. He's beaten somebody and spent way less.
They dominate obviously the media. They dominate school, and they still got fucking crushed. They have to come back to the middle and have normal policies. They're not. There's no way they go for
Not
the
gonna
left.
happen.
It's impossible.
I
for
don't
them
see
to go
that.
for the left.
Not going to happen.
You don't think so?
Who's the guy who leads that? Or girl? I don't know. Woman.
I would say Manchin. I like Manchin
I don't know.
I think it's going to be.
because Newsom still look what he's done to California.
Well, Newsom's I'm not an idiot. Newsom's a wacko left wing.
Yeah.
He's a communist. I don't even know what you're talking.
Yeah.
Why are you saying Newsom?
Well, people like he's young.
He can separate himself from the Biden ticket.
No, save that
a
for
little bit.
Save that for the bomber. That's fine. You guys can talk about that.
Oh, Bomber's. Trust me, Bomber is pumped.
I thought he was a big liberal. No,
As did I.
No.
those tweets were liberal.
No.
No,
I think the other host of Sportsbook Live is very liberal.
You see his fucking tweet this morning?
I did not know.
What's that?
I gotta
He
be honest.
tweeted out something to the effect of,
He's not thrilled with the result.
he went to bed early, woke up, nothing ever changes. I'm working. Shut up, Eton. I'm working. Shut the fuck up.
he's battling through. He's going to work today.
Yeah, nothing changes.
Nice.
Shut the
He's a
fuck
pro.
up.
He is
you
Fucking
loser.
pro. Justin and I will be there tomorrow night.
Can you fucking just finally come out and just say you fucking hate? He hates you.
I definitely don't hate him.
Oh,
I don't
fuck
hate
you.
him. I don't hate anybody.
Fuck you.
You got to do better, Mutt.
I got to do better. Yes. Got to do better. You did a great job last week. Thank you for
Thank
stepping
you.
in. That
No
was
problem.
awesome.
My picks are fucking great too.
Is there any future?
Mine were too.
Any future going on?
I haven't heard anything.
I haven't
Zero
heard
chemistry
anything
sitting here right now. Is there,
There's a lot of chemistry. Well, listen.
Please.
People in this room were texting at 2:45 this morning. That is for sure.
Fact.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Also, Mutt knows nothing about this stuff.
I don't pretend to.
Yes, you don't. That's Justin. Mutt pretends to be.
You just were like, they should have picked Gavin Newsom.
Yeah,
He was-
Dearborn,
They should've.
Michigan.
They should've. But you can't say you
Latinos
don't
in
pretend to know,
Dearborn.
but you also give
I'm not
advice.
pretending. I'm giving you my opinions on these things.
Buttigieg is the guy.
I agree. I
goes on
2020.
Fox News.
I told
He's
you, 2020. I like. I'm comfortable
Yeah.
voting for him.
Yeah, he'd be okay. I like Manchin.
Tim
but
Walz
he's too
is a
old.
big fan of Buttigieg. I think. I read that somewhere. I don't know where. I did read that somewhere.
Tim Walz, man, yeah, crazy. What a campaign. What a fucking. If I'm
What a
Trump, by the way, if
failure.
I'm Trump, do not go outside. Stay in a fucking bunker. No golf. That's like.
True, although you get J.D. Vance now. He's younger. I think J.D. Vance had a good last month. He was a weirdo, but he settled down.
The best thing about Vance is you can have an insane Trump sentence where I'd have problems like trying to say what he's saying, and he cleans it up so well.
It's true.
Like so well. He was. I thought it should have went elsewhere, but in hindsight, I was wrong.
That was right
a superb
Right
pick.
pick?
You know what people annoy me? Fucking
Oh.
Jerry last year. This time last year, I'm fucking winning, football bets and filling in for no big deal. But
Has to do with anything, but yeah.
well, it's a little vendetta. But he's like, oh, I like DeSantis. I'm out on Trump. It's like, shut the fuck up. Now he's spiking the ball.
He was
Go
a
away.
cruise guy. He was a cruise guy in
fuck outta here.
2016. He's never been the Trump guy.
Yeah, but
Was that
today
him
he'll
and
be
Glenn
the
are big
Trump
cruise
guy.
guys? Was
No,
it those
Glenn
two?
was a big Rubio guy. Yeah. I will say, like,
Rubio's back in the mix.
yeah, I will say this about Trump, though. Then you watch him win last night, and he gives an absolutely rambling, retarded victory
I thought he was
speech.
okay in that spot. I thought he'd be more rambling
He
than he
didn't
was.
say. He said nothing.
Bryson.
He
Where's
called up
where's
Bryson
Where's the
DeChambeau.
U.S. Open champ? Bryson, come up here.
Can you give us a little preview what you're going to do for the next 4 years, Donald?
All he's got to do
We
is
know what he's
drill, end the wars, and he'll go out as one of the best presidents, if not the best in American history.
Yes, I'm
The
sure
best.
I'm sure the books will write that.
Well, yeah. Well, listen.
Look, I agree. I didn't vote for him, but I'm fine that he won. I voted for the Libertarian candidate.
Oh, that freak.
But why? Because he's gay?
Just look at him. He's a fucking lunatic.
He's gay and he's pro-gay, pro-gun.
He looks like a Looney Tune.
He wants to get rid of the Social Security. He wants to get rid of the Department of Education. You got my vote.
Who? Get rid of Social Security.
Yes, it's a scheme.
Really? Is that like a popular?
Yeah, would you rather give your money every check to Social Security? Keep it yourself. Do you trust yourself or the government?
I guess when you're getting it back at the end, you've given away. Yeah, fair.
To answer your question, though, no, that is not a popular take.
Well, I don't care.
No, I know. That's a unique take.
Democrats always run on, he's going to eliminate, Social Security.
It might be the only time I've ever heard that take. I don't think I've ever
not at all.
No, I know it's a popular libertarian
heard
take.
it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
if they say,
I mean, it makes sense.
what I believe Kirk is saying is that he would have
Oh,
more.
please explain to me.
I know what he's saying. I'm just saying I haven't heard
he's
it
gonna
that
mansplain.
often.
No, if you take that money that's out of your paycheck,
Every
and you
paycheck,
invest it-
right?
and you invest it privately,
Do you trust?
have
do you trust yourself or do you trust the government?
It's like they take $10 from you, then give you back $5.
Yeah, just explain it again, once again for everyone.
if you take the money that gets taken out of your paycheck for Social Security
Social Security.
and you invest it privately,
Yes.
on average you'll have like 5 times
Not even
more.
close. It's a scam for the government. It's a Ponzi
You can
scheme.
invest it back into sports betting.
It's a
Montante.
Ponzi scheme.
And your football
Yes.
bets.
Yeah, you can
That's
do
the
it for
play.
that monthly subscription thing you do.
I have a bunch of monthly subscriptions.
For
this is,
gambling?
again, I'm not trying to explain.
but
I know you're a big gambler, but as I told the Justin, I'm not paying for picks. I'm
I
paying
don't.
for
I don't
data.
want a unit
You're
change.
paying for
by the-
information.
Oh,
I don't want.
okay,
I don't want a
for
unit.
data.
Information,
How much
data.
do you pay a month on that stuff?
To my different. I mean, there's one that's $60 a month. There's another
How
one
much
that.
are you betting?
All kidding aside, like I don't.
Also, it's my work, by the way.
That's
It-
internet. That
it's-
could be internet.
But
for
your
home.
but your wife must hate you at this point. Like you're.
No, she. Well, she. I don't think she's gonna love the results of the election, but I don't think she hates me personally.
But there's no. But you're not bringing any money and you're just spending.
I know I'm
money
not
on stuff
making
like
any money. I'm doing all this stuff for free. I get it. Yes. Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean,
I'm volunteering to do these shows. Got it. Perfect.
well, how much you? Okay, well, how much you making?
How
for,
much are you making per year?
I have a base salary of $650,000.
I would advise against
And I
this.
get incentivized for
It's not a
listens
good-
and
I make much
advertising?
less. I
Okay,
make
well,
much
but you
less.
asked the question. I'll give. So what?
I make much
your,
less.
your turn to answer now.
I make much less.
Well, but wait a minute. You did your thing to me. Like, how much do you make? I told you. How much do you make?
I make over $100,000 per episode.
Okay, well, that's what I mean. So why ask me? And then when I turned it to you, you want to answer the question?
Because I was curious. People want to know. They've always wanted to know.
Well, now they know.
It's excellent.
How much do you bet per
That's
game?
good money. It
It's not-
depends.
by the way, it's not true, but you know.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want
lying,
to.
but
You're
Okay.
going to unit shame?
I don't want to. No, I'm not going to.
It depends.
Internally,
I don't bet like Justin betting $250 a game. I'm not betting that much
That's
money.
not what
But I mean, you
bet.
realize nobody makes money gambling, right? Like, did you ever wonder why, like, you know, we love DraftKings. You ever wonder why they get all these crazy
I
celebrities?
heard,
who
I
use
heard
commercials?
this on your show Monday. I don't pay for picks. I'm not
That's not the
paying
question
for
I
picks.
asked, though. I mean, you realize
People
nobody.
are making money gambling.
Well, you know what's crazy about that? The fact that now that they legalize gambling, if you actually do make a lot of money, they just tax you on it anyway.
Good. I tax you on it. You also get limited by the
Yeah.
sports. We start winning and you get limited for it.
Is that happening to you? Yeah.
No, I can
Hard Rock will only
I
bet.
can confirm. I am not winning enough to.
That's not my base salary, by the way. But it's
a pretty good base salary.
It's not far off.
Who's going to be in his administration? I feel like last go around, you knew everybody he was going to put in, and now I don't feel like you know much. I just know he made a lot of mistakes last time. Like he hated that he picked a Bolton, and then Bolton.
Yeah.
Bolton
yeah.
flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, flip.
I mean, you
The-
never.
the
The
tough
thing
thing-
the thing with Trump though is like sneaky dumb about this. He like believes in people. and
RFK's
fuck
going
them
to do
over.
something,
Well,
right?
RFK
Yeah.
is like a
Sounds
health
like-
guy, right?
I don't think Rubio will do that. I think
Do you
he-
think RFK has any chance? Say, hey, I was in the Trump administration. Now I'm running as a Democrat.
Oh, he sounds like shit.
as a Democrat
Yeah. I'm saying next, like in 4 years.
runs as a Democrat.
Yeah.
No, he has no chance. No, the Democrats hate him now.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
zero
By the way,
chance.
there's a lot of Republicans who like love him just because of the vaccine shit. If you look at his regular policy, he's very far left.
Crazy liberal. He's a
You
fucking
don't
Kennedy.
let him trick you. Yeah.
Yeah. Trump's gonna put him in there. I don't think Rubio would leave the Senate for a cabinet position. I wouldn't think. So I don't know. It'll be the usual. You saw them lined up last night. They're all excited.
The tough part about
Yeah, but
that
they're
is
not like known people.
if Trump
No,
picks
he's
you,
probably
he's
just
not-
Elon's pretty known.
Yeah, I think
Elon's going to
I
be.
think
If
Omar-
Trump-
What's
yeah.
Elon? There's no like. What's Elon gonna
Think
do?
Elon's
He's
gonna be in the cabinet?
Yeah, he's gonna be an
think he's
advisor.
gonna
He'll be an
involved.
advisor. He'll be an advisor.
Yeah, he's not gonna take a cabinet position.
Yeah.
Okay, but advisor is
Sure.
Advisor to Trump is going to be a pretty big deal. He's going to lean on that whole like Luke's.
I agree. Yeah, I think Omarosa is gonna
And-
be back.
and-
Is
in
Tulsi
hindsight-
Gabbard in the mix?
Maybe that's not a bad name. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Elon Musk, like a lot of people would have said privately, hey, like
Bryson DeChambeau.
Hey,
I hope so.
I support you, but like, I have a company. I can't put when he put his neck out on the line like that. That had to be a great indicator that he's a smart guy. That Trump was going to win a landslide.
Oh,
He's
let
not
me
doing
tell
that.
you,
He's
we
not
have a
allowed.
new star. A star is born, Elon.
He was been a
Goes through the
star
whole
for
thing
a
about the
decade.
rocket.
the richest guy in the world.
Very
That was
important
way
guy on
off.
the phone. I put him on hold for 45 minutes. I watched this rocket. I call Elon. It was.
Yeah, it was bad.
I like.
I can't get
Trump
over how
last
tall Baron Trump is. It's really
He's like 6'8", right?
6'10".
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fucking.
night. Neil Finkelton.
He's like I think he's probably done
And you know
growing now.
what sport he plays?
He polo or something. I don't know.
Oh, soccer.
Does he really?
Yeah, it's like go into the hoop.
He doesn't look like he can play basketball though. He looks
Too
like-
skinny.
yeah, I don't see a lot about that.
He's 6'9".
That is Finkelton.
Walking around New York.
But I get it. His mom's tall. I
Yeah,
guess,
makes
and he's
sense. Trump's tall.
Yeah. That baby was definitely created in the lab though. Like,
A lot of people.
He's
Do you remember that
Huh?
weird? Yeah, do you
Trump
remember that
always
weird
says he's
comment
the-
he had? Yes.
What?
Trump says he's the king of IVF.
The father.
Yes, yeah.
That's,
father
yeah,
Biden.
people are interpreting that.
That
way.
was a like you can like walk around and we can do this for pictures, but like you are never putting your penis in me. That has never happened. I would say no chance. And she's not my
We
first.
saw yesterday that
she's not
people
my-
saying it was the fake Melania.
She's not my first pick in the.
yeah.
She's not my first pick in the Trump wives at their peak draft. That's Marla Maples. I'm a Marla Maples guy.
She have
It's
a
a
nice set.
Bradford take.
She have a set
Is
on
it?
her.
Yeah, Robbie said.
Did she have like a?
She was fine. Yeah, she's a beautiful woman. Yeah, and I think she's loyal to the former president, I believe. But I want to hear from all. Listen, everyone was like, all these celebrities, Stern. Where are they today? Where's Bette Midler? Where's Cher? Where's Mark Hamill? Where are they? Like, what are they doing?
I know,
Rob
what are they-
Reiner. What's their take today?
If you're Mark Hamill, like, can you still have a little side hustle by just being a shill for the left, or are you out of?
Of course.
But what's he gonna like?
Well, it's a business now. It's like when Rush Limbaugh was president, when Clinton was president, rather. It's like a business now to go after. It's better for him, I think.
I want someone to come out so bad and be like, "Oh, this was like, please, I need someone to do it."
This is good for Joy
Please,
Reid, right? Like her
please.
brand
Yeah, of
is now
course.
for the next
Rachel
4
Maddow,
years.
this is
Yeah.
great. You're in business. The cable companies are thrilled.
That guy, who's the guy? He kind of looks like a prison Mike with from that stupid show with the bandana. He had cancer.
The Office?
Yes, he had
Dying
cancer.
guy?
No. Raskin.
Oh yeah.
He's come out and he's like, yeah, if Trump does win, we're not gonna the insurrectionists, blah blah blah. If they try to do that, I don't think they will.
No.
You never know.
They're not
Like,
gonna- they're not even. They're not going to just stand around. They're not going to do that.
I don't think
it's
so
gonna
either,
be.
but-
It's going to be a peaceful transfer of power. Like Biden, and they'll do it right, and Trump will go in. And
Biden likes Trump way more than he likes Kamala
Yeah,
Harris.
You know how happy Biden was last night?
Yeah.
It wasn't awake, but he hates Harris.
Well, Jill Biden wearing red was definitely a shot at.
yeah,
Kamala,
that's
right?
it has to be. It has to be. If
Too
Biden,
old for you, Montante, Joe Biden? Or no?
she's hot.
She's attractive.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
Her voice is, but she's not bad.
She's
a
hot.
little leathery at this point, but yeah. Also, not a real doctor, but
Nothing. Well, you can say, yeah.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
want you to get demonetized, but
Sure. I understand, right? Of course,
if
we love
if
Dr.
Biden stepped down today, would that make Trump the 48th president?
No.
Well, yeah, Harris would be president.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yep.
That'd be something.
That'd be a great liberal move for him to do that. Be like,
Yeah.
finally a woman. can
Yeah,
do that.
and celebrate her
a white
today.
knighting
Do it
moment.
today.
That'd be a great moment.
Is she going to speak at some point?
Yeah, today.
No.
She'll
Afternoon,
talk to.
yeah.
She'll talk today.
I'm sure that'd be really
It's a
good.
long time to go without saying
Hillary
something.
did same thing.
Just
I don't think she talked till later that next day.
Total asshole moves. Like, this thing's over. Just get out there and say something.
What was everyone knows it's over.
You knew it was bad last
Should've
night
last
when the news was like, yeah, we haven't heard back from the Harris campaign in like an
Gone
hour.
silent.
It's gone on radio silent.
I was CNN, NBC last night. Because I think first of all, I think the Fox graphics look awful. I think
It looks bad, like very blocky.
And I think they all stink.
Was
Like I just-
too many voices.
Kornacki wasn't on NBC.
he was on MSNBC.
MSNBC, and he's all
What is that
hunched over.
move?
They did a
And he had-
terrible job with
And he
him.
had his own cam. If you want to Peacock,
Yeah,
he
it
had
doesn't-
his own.
he's a queen. John is the king.
But
Like,
and by the way,
I-
John's
Steve-
visual was much better. Maybe the information was similar, but Kornacki's like leaning over. You can't really see it. It was
Kornacki's
bad.
in Hansonville. Everything's a bit with him though. He did the Olympics. He's gone into.
He's a
that.
racing guy. Does the horse races.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, how many? It's like 7 horses died this weekend. I think.
I know one for sure did.
Yeah, and you took
Part of training.
You stopped betting. You stopped betting after that.
I did.
Right?
I did not. No, I did not.
Okay. A bad weekend for you gambling there.
Yeah, did not have a lot of
All that
success
money you spent for all
offensively.
this info just did not help out.
I did. I mean,
It's weird. Strange how that works.
It is
Like, it's like
humbling
nobody
to
knows
spend
anything.
hours working on it and not cash out.
I would love to see
Painful,
you
painful
analyzing the
payments.
data on these services.
Oh,
Just all
fuck,
these
there's
different
no
Excel
thing.
spreadsheets and
There's
stuff
no
like that.
Anything. There was nothing.
I get where he's coming from, but some of the information that if you want to have an edge, just fucking fade the public. That's free. You can
I
look
don't.
at.
But by the way, there's companies like company I work with, Sharp Hunter, that shows you where the sharp money's going versus
Yeah,
the
you see 90
public money.
you see
that's,
90 yeah.
that's, you think that's affordable, right? I mean, not affordable. That's a smart way to do it, right? Go against the public.
I get what yeah, of course.
That's what I mean.
Something's too good to be true usually is.
But would you pay $10 to know where the public is putting their money?
Yeah, I think if you're betting 60, 70 bucks a game, like if you're betting 500 bucks a weekend, 50 bucks, 10% of that going to data I think that helps.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually
Preview next Thursday, it seems like.
Good God. Jesus.
Tomorrow, baby.
And finally invite Justin on the show too. Oh, yeah.
No, he won't do that. He's too good for that. But I'm winning that thing tomorrow night.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you, buddy.
Can't wait to get that hotel room 8 months from now.
Might be Super Bowl Sunday. You never know.
Cramped.
That pretzel better be fucking good. It better be
A
good.
lot of pressure on that
The
pretzel.
bow and arrow pretzel is really good.
Okay. Any other thoughts on the election? You watched Amazon, right, Dave?
I did. It was so bad.
It was
I texting
unbelievable
with Jeff
how bad
about
it
that a
was.
little bit.
Brutal.
Crazy how
The
bad
only
it was.
thing that I think people want, like the trendiness of consuming presidential election and stuff like that, is the map.
That's all that matters.
They're literally
They didn't have one.
They're
guests on
literally in a
Amazon were
studio
terrible.
where they filmed The Mandalorian, for God's sake.
That's true.
And the screen for the map was smaller than Plymouth.
It looked like this TV right here.
It was. I shouldn't be talking about this, but it was that noticeable. It should have
It was
taken up the entire.
It was crazy.
Fucking
It's
nuts.
fucking most money in the world. That company.
Brian Williams was good though. I do like Brian Williams. I'll be honest.
Is he, what,
You
what
can
do you
trust
lie-
him, that's
What
for
do you
sure.
what do you lie about? The
Here's a couple of things. He was being in a helicopter, got attacked.
that was a funny one.
And then he said
Hillary
he,
has something similar.
Funny one.
ingested dirty dysentery, drank during
Right.
Katrina. He saw bodies floating by him
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
hotel.
yeah.
Just made shit up.
Yeah.
A phony. But Dave likes him.
Relatable, good conversationalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And they had, how was your guy, Shepard Smith?
Wasn't great. He
No?
didn't look great either. Yeah, and I think he should have been in the studio with.
Right.
With
He has a
Brian Williams.
leathery face. Some leather going on there.
Shepard Smith?
Yeah.
That's not nice to say.
Oh, that's again.
Are we going to really talk
Clearly
around?
not.
Maybe I missed it the first couple minutes. We can talk around why this really happened. I mean, this is pretty clear what happened here.
What do you mean?
Fucking Polar blew it. Polar losing to Montante changed the
Changed the whole
entire thing
thing.
2 weeks ago.
If you go
He
back to his
botched the
Twitter
whole
the
thing.
last month, he was so wrong.
Oh
He was
my
cocky.
God! Nobody's more wrong than
Everything.
Greg Polar.
I'll say this Polar's the one liberal that's going on there today, tweeting things out. At least
No, he's not. He tweeted out the picture of the stupid. I don't want to tweet today. It's the.
Well, he's kidding.
It's the
though.
TV.
And he tweeted last night like he's been okay about it.
I
I'm glad he has to move 'cause he's already in
DM'd him, said, I still love you, bud. I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
What was that, Greg?
He's a shit stain on the American public.
Why does he hate him so much?
He's a liberal. He's a Hollywood liberal. They all hate him. I don't know why. I mean,
So it's-
I'm not a huge fan of his, but like I don't
But
know
he
why.
probably would have loved him 12 years ago, whoever it was. Like everyone did. Like,
but I'm sure. 10 years ago, if he, hey, can you do a guest spot on Welcome to Sweden? Polar would have swam him
hell
over
yeah.
his back.
Yeah.
No question. But yeah, I don't quite get it. And Trump
But-
went up in the Jewish vote from 4, which is amazing because he was Adolf Hitler.
yeah.
He managed to go up.
Interesting
So
how that works. Yeah.
yeah, very weird. So you must be very happy today, Monty.
Oh, I'm fucking thrilled.
How does this change your life?
Well, I think nothing. I'm never gonna go over. I'm too old for a war. I think anyway. Technically, I just want people to come back. No new wars.
I think you're not
drill,
going to war,
drill,
yeah.
drill, drill.
I don't think you would
drill,
pass
drill.
the physical anyway.
You never know. I mean, Levin, Doctor or whatever, Levin is in the army technically, so you never know. She's a fat trans person. Yeah,
sure, right.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
right.
Rachel Levin, whatever the fuck his name is.
Her name, yeah.
Just drill, drill, drill. Bring the price
Think
down
Trump
on
will keep
everything.
her in her position or
Nah,
not?
I have a feeling he's
Think
getting.
so?
He played on the high school football team with someone with Millie in Massachusetts.
With who?
They were high school teammates. Mark Millie.
Who's that?
He's the he's pretty high up. I think he's a general.
Oh, military guy.
Yeah. They're playing the same high school in Massachusetts. No, just lower the cost of
good
everything.
fact there, thank you.
Drill here, drill, and just I want a year from now go to the grocery store and hopefully everything is a third cheaper.
Liquid gold.
What's that?
Liquid gold.
That's all you can ask for.
Yep.
Just no wars. Wars are such a fucking racket between packages to Ukraine and shit. Like enough of that.
I've always said we shouldn't be in any foreign war.
No.
So again,
None.
it's libertarian Montana.
Yeah.
That's how we think.
Yeah, and objectively, the war in the Middle East is a fucking disaster. Like he's not gonna do shit like that. Like no wars, bring everyone home, Gaza, and that's like enough. It's
What's
good.
crazy
It's
is
a good day.
Kamala Harris got 65 million votes last. I don't even know what she's gonna get for president.
Thank you, Les.
She was vice president for 4 years. Her career as a politician is over.
Right? What did she do next?
I mean, she could go back if she wanted and run for Senate in California like 4 years from now or something.
Right.
Has that ever happened before?
What?
A vice president goes back to the Senate?
Probably in the early days. I think that's possible, maybe.
Yeah.
But she was like never. It's crazy. She was never a candidate.
Yep.
She never beat anybody.
She never made it to New Hampshire in
never beat a
2020 or
Republican,
Iowa,
ever.
and she never went through a primary this time. It's just a weird, like her national political career is over.
And she's not good enough on air to where CNN would want to hire her.
Well,
She would be-
but they,
shit.
they would still do that though. They don't care if they're good or not. They would
Yeah.
they would give her a show in 2 seconds.
you think?
Yeah, they don't care if you're good or not.
Jen Psaki did an entire. She did 8 hours on MSNBC.
She's
She was
awful.
hosting
Yeah.
like crazy last
And
night.
she's
yeah.
terrible. She doesn't have
Yeah.
a thought in her head.
Yeah.
But I don't think she'll do that. I don't know what she'll do. Will she?
What a weird life. Lives in Montreal. Side piece for Montel Williams.
Go ahead.
Willie Brown.
Side piece from Montel Williams.
Yeah.
didn't know
This is
that?
how we do it.
You never saw the picture
Or
of
the
this
other
guy?
guy, or the talk show guy.
No, Montel Williams is the talk show host.
Oh, I'm thinking Montel Jordan. Yeah.
Racist.
But then I went to the
Racist,
talk show.
racist,
Nope.
racist.
But then I went to. That's not racist.
Well, clip that.
That's
Tell
just
him Maserati,
confusion.
clip that. If you
Go
want.
ahead.
Great
Go
move
ahead,
for
and
him.
I'll address it.
Great move.
That's just confusion. The talk show host, I never heard that.
She is a good looking woman.
You never saw
though.
that picture? It's all over the place.
She looks the exact. She pretty much looks the exact same.
Oh, yeah.
She's the
Yeah.
turkey neck thing's an issue, but
This is almost like a biography you're doing of her right now.
no, I'm just saying it's interesting. You know?
What's interesting?
She's all over the fucking place. Lived a bunch of different places, different countries. Never, the way she got into the elections.
2 countries.
Unheard of.
Canada and the U.S. I mean.
That's more than the average.
I guess that's true. I suppose. Yeah. Well, there you go. Yes. Well, it's very nice of you to say that about her, I guess.
Yeah.
You're right, though.
It's interesting.
Glad you understand.
What a life.
It's interesting.
How bad was that Trump on with Belichick and Jim Gray? Did you listen to any of that? It was
Terrible.
Horrific. Horrific. But he does want the NFL to
How
apologize.
about
to
Liv?
him. Yeah. That's
Liv
Rory said today, he's like, Trump has a great relationship with him. He's like, the merger will probably happen now that he won.
That's that's the best thing that happens for him.
Yeah.
What is Trump doing? Like, what is Trump after? Does he just float away? Does he like try to, if he's still here, try to like a business like venture? Like, what is he doing in 5 years?
Who cares? He's gonna be borderline dead. He's old.
What are you worried about that today for? Enjoy the next 4 years.
No, I'm just curious. Like, does he start his own news network because he hates everyone so much?
They said that last. No,
He will campaign his ass off for JD Vance in 4 years, and then sort of.
Was that what Portnoy was trying to say last night? Was that the Trump stock tanked, which meant he wasn't going to win?
Yeah.
Wall Street knew he wasn't going to win.
Yeah.
Well, it was wrong. There you go.
He was wrong.
Yep.
He was wrong.
His political views are kind of boring.
Dave, he's a typical like bro, doesn't know anything.
But you could be like interesting about it.
Yeah, I find that's not my favorite Portnoy. Political Portnoy is definitely not my favorite.
He posted last night on Instagram, but he didn't post the video on Twitter until this morning. I was wondering if he was like, he didn't want the backlash of Twitter, but he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't care.
He just probably.
I mean,
forgot.
Twitter's probably, I would say, a more right-leaning platform than Instagram.
Oh, with Musk now?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, big time, yes.
Upkeep by McDonald Contracting.
What a company.
Wow. Why don't you tell us about it?
Good
Upkeepmyhome.com, promo code Kirk. Tell me about it.
I don't like this. I don't like what you're doing right here.
Why?
It's a good company. It's a good company. You want me to like verbatim read the ad?
No, just you can talk. You ever listen to the show before?
I have a few times.
Just talk. Tell me about the company. You deal with them.
They do everything. Handyman work. If you want to get up on that ladder, call my guy. You want some, regular monthly plans to upkeep your home? Upkeep your fucking home?
If you want to get up on the ladder, you call the guy?
You don't want to get up on the ladder.
You said
I wasn't
if
ready
you
for
want
this.
to.
You want to get?
Good guy.
You're nervous about the ladder. You call them?
The ladder.
I hate heights. I'm not a ladder guy.
I'm with you. What's that?
To like get a cat? What are you?
Shut the
climbing
fuck
up
up,
ladder?
Justin. Shut the fuck up. Go vote for your fucking dad again, you idiot.
3 more of those services and get a free gutter cleaning. Upkeepmyhome.com. Again, like Montante said, sort of power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing, maintenance. 3 of those. And you get a free gutter cleaning. Do it right now. Upkeepmyhome.com, promo code Kirk. K-I-R-K. Are they happy with the partnership so far, Mike?
Oh, loves it.
Good.
It's remarkable how many people think I wrote that ad. You think I should fucking do that?
I thought you did.
No, I copied and pasted.
From the guy himself?
Yeah, I'm not.
Upkeepmyhome. Well, he sounds like he doesn't know how to write, but he runs a
who
good
does?
company. He's not saying you're not hiring him to write a paper.
No, that's it. You
Clean your gutters.
Upkeep your home.
Clean your gutters. Upkeepmyhome.com. Promo code Kirk, the Kirk Minahan Show, which is back tomorrow. We'll take some calls Friday. We're back Monday with Mike Geary and Mick Marks. Is that his name?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, big return.
Big return.
Some mentors say there's somebody like I booked the. I'm like, well, I reached out to Mick. I was like, I want Mick in next week, so Mick's in next week. I appreciate what mentors is doing, but Mick is in Monday. We'll see what we get. We'll see if we get Meek Mick or maybe a Fat Mick now. So I don't know what we're gonna get.
What are you, 144 now?
He was down to what 112.
113.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
He
I'm
looked
feeling
it.
really fucking good.
He looked at you. He's gonna be full of beans on Monday, Justin. You ready?
I hope so.
You ready?
Sure.
Jesus, man, he breaks you.
He does. What's that, Justin?
Manners did message us this morning. Says for clarification, he made the call to move Kane back a week and slot Mick in.
I mean, I can read you the text right now with Mick. I have it right here. Let me see. Like you doing it day next week, of course. Which day works best for you? Monday, okay? Works for me. Good. Well, fun. Should be. Yeah. Yep. So Monday, okay. Yep. There you go. He said, can't wait for it. So wrong again. Little Manners is wrong.
Is there any chance he walks? Does he make it the whole appearance? He's in a good spot right now. I think.
I think so.
Yeah, he's not going to walk out.
You never know.
He did that already.
You never know.
Huh.
He'll stick it out.
No, I mean, so far Manners' booking's been incredible. Tim Richards and Montante. How
shut the
can we never be able to get those guys on our own?
Yeah.
And then the following weeks too, right? Like Pat Ford.
Wow.
All these people.
We
that
did
are
get
the
Steve
normal,
Robinson
right?
for you on your birthday. To be
That's
fair.
true. Never
That's
had
a
him
good
in here
booking.
before.
Couldn't land
Justin
Portnoy,
booked him.
but
Justin booked him.
Justin,
Week,
that was Justin booking you.
next week is Mick on Monday, Tim Fax on Wednesday, and Ted Sellers on Thursday.
Tim Fax is a good booking. That's a
Gonna
good.
have to
Loves-
put the brakes in
loves
that. Your host will be in the Big Apple at Barstow, New York, next Thursday.
Okay.
Wow.
Big news.
doing something there I can't really discuss, but I'll be there on Thursday. So if they can, who's supposed to be on Thursday?
Ted Sellers.
See if he can do Tuesday or Wednesday and see if the fax man, as Jerry would say.
Flying in.
Who's that?
Fax?
From where?
I want to say the Texas,
Carolina?
maybe?
Okay. He's very boring on these network shows.
He fills air. He knows how to speak.
He seems like a nice guy, but he seems like he's a terribly boring guy. But so's Tim Ridgels. We had him here yesterday, and he's a top 50 Minute fan for some reason.
He did not like that.
What's that? You should. You think he should be on the list?
Yeah.
Well, you're a couple of outside the top 10 guys. You know.
I would put Tim on the list.
He should be ahead of me. That
Tim's in top
is
50.
It's insane.
That is.
Where
wild.
were you? 9?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's ahead of you.
I'm
That's fair. He should be.
I'm like, no.
It's a network shows. He goes on all these fucking
Also,
things. He's more of a
Coleman
yes.
should be ahead of me.
No fan should be on the show, to be completely honest with you. It should be all show specific.
No fan should be on our
No fan
show.
should- on the list or
on the
the
list.
show?
On the list.
That'd be tough to get 50.
Like
people
in
that
that
are-
way. In that way.
No, yeah.
Like Linda Marks isn't on the list.
Right.
Benjamin Albright isn't on the list.
Benjamin Albright's a good name.
Like
You really should have thought that when we talked about the list for 40 minutes the other day.
well, maybe it came out after. Yeah.
Do you think Jeff D'Lo should be ahead of you?
Oh, absolutely, yes. He calls in a lot, does games, yes.
No.
Big factor.
Really? Are you just
He isn't calling that much.
Are you just doing the thing here? Like what?
What do you?
You think you should be 11th?
I don't. Yes, 11 seems fair.
Okay.
Modest mutt.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the list to me is. It's inconsequential.
Don't do a thing where you're better than the list. We talk about stuff
The
like
list
this
is
on the show.
inconsequential when you don't have Milton's. You don't have Josh and James. You
Josh
don't
and
have
James was
Cinema.
bad.
Yeah.
Cinema, Milton's, and Josh and James makes the list
Ned
sort of
Stark
relevant.
ripped Menners this morning.
Where?
On the
phone driving in?
Yes, correct. What the fuck? What are you rolling your eyes at?
Well, the car, two guys just jerking each other off over the election last
Yeah,
night.
correct. Correct.
Where's your pizza place in Medford?
I don't think it's Meta. It's I put it on my phone. Unbelievable. It's great.
Melrose?
No, it might be. Can I look? Can I permission to look at my phone? Oh, I tweeted it out. Things like DiPietro's.
Oh, yeah, is it good?
Great spot.
Good pie.
Sometimes
huh?
they go a little too strong on the Parmesan on the pizza without you asking, but good.
Oh, okay.
Good.
All right. Okay. Have you gone to that place have you been to that Portnoy place lately or just go there for meatballs still?
I've not been to Joni's in a while now.
Okay.
Best pizza in Massachusetts. Portnoy's not gone to yet. The Braintree Brew House. Great barb pie. Elite barb pie.
Better than Town Spa?
I've never had Town
Well,
Spa.
how the hell would you have best pizza in Massachusetts?
I'm telling you. Eventually, listen.
I've been at two places.
This will age well. One day he's going to go there, and it will be the top ranking he has in Mass.
Where is it
I'm
in Braintree?
calling it
Do you
out.
know or no? I've never heard of it.
It's in a little plaza.
Okay. What's it called?
The fuck? What kind of answer you want?
I said, what's the name
you
of
want
it?
the fucking
What's the name of it? I just
the
said. Relax.
Braintree Brew House.
Thank you. the
Well, you would
Braintree
know.
Brew
Where's the closest place around here? Like
I'm not there's no bar pizza around.
I
here.
grew up in Pepper. It wasn't
Same.
a thing. So where
bar
would
pizza
you?
is a South Shore thing.
Okay.
It is. It's not around here.
Yes,
So you go
it's a
into the
social
bar. It's like a small pizza, almost individual pizza.
That's the place
for yourself.
Dave goes into. The woman with Tim in Norway that's like underground or something. You guys go somewhere?
Oh, that
Like a
is. Yeah, that was
speakeasy?
at a bar. That was bad.
Was that
but,
bar
yeah.
pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah. Town Spa is great. I haven't had it since fucking the Wilbur though. Anth.
Where's the place with the meatballs?
Joni's in Chelmsford. Which by the lines is still out the door. On
Really?
Weekends, yes. Still crushing.
Justin was not a fan of that. What was it? Stella's?
Yeah, wasn't a big fan of Stella's. We got it. That was before the debate.
Very thin.
Yes,
You have to have like 10 pieces.
or
fine
like
with
20
me.
for me.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't like the taste of it.
It was just I don't like when there's like a kind of like a burn on the bottom.
Yeah, they can
great.
do that
Char.
sometimes.
Like crispy, like
Yeah,
See, I like that.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't like it.
What's the best
I like
way
it
to
more
reheat
doughy
pizza?
than crispy.
What?
What's the best way to reheat pizza?
What's the best way
Air
to
fryer.
reheat pizza?
Air fryer.
You think so?
I'm a big reheat pizza guy.
Or toaster.
You-
oven.
Air
You
fryer.
cold pizza guy?
How big's
Yeah,
your air
No.
fryer?
I kind of like it on a pan.
Put the slices in, Dave, not the whole fucking
Little
thing.
Why don't you
I know,
just put it in
but
the stove?
Tinfoil over.
Just put in the, yeah, why don't you put it in the...
It always comes out floppy in the stove.
No, you gotta preheat your oven to like 500.
Oh, the oven, I mean.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. No? Okay. How do you do it?
I like.
What did you
pan.
say you do, Mont?
Air fryer.
Oh, okay.
That is popular, and it's actually not bad. That's not a bad
Put
option.
the slices in, Dave, not the
Even,
whole pizza.
no, I know, but even a slice, you gotta have a big air fryer.
You could bring
okay.
pizza
No,
back to
aren't they
life.
usually like circular.
A basket.
Chi-
Air fryer is a basket.
Chinese has a short shelf life. You can't bring
I-
back.
I
You can't,
understand. I
you can't
understand.
resurrect it.
I
Really?
understand. No, never have. Never have. Never liked it.
I said you never had it.
As a little kid, I just don't like it. I like the smell of it.
Oh, we get it all the time. Still get on New Year's Eve. That's our big family order.
Really?
Lilac Blossom in Nashua. Very good.
That's a good commute for that, no?
It's not go to Amherst Street. It's like probably an hour round trip. It's excellent.
They get Chinese.
Chen Yang Lee locally as
nothing
well.
wrong with that.
Very good. Very
It's a
good.
hike.
Like Dale getting his.
You have to like
food
order
from
it
General
earlier in the
Oil.
day because they're so busy right around like dinner
On New
time
Year's
on
Day or
Eve.
just in general?
New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve.
What do you get?
General Tso's chicken, Crab rangoons are excellent there.
South Chicken.
Just all basic stuff. Basic stuff.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we covered that. What
I
else?
have another food take.
Oh, go ahead.
You excited? Well, they're a sponsor, so I don't work for Barstool.
Well, careful.
Oh, no.
Go ahead. Go whatever you want.
Raisin Cane kind of thing.
Oh, you're out of your
What?
mind.
Come on.
Oh, it's the one of the Thuin. It was the best chicken fingers I've ever had.
The
in my
best chicken fingers are at Jollibee's. But that's it.
What the fuck is
What's
Jolly?
that? No one's
It's
ever
a
heard.
it's a Filipino
I've
fast food
had
place.
Canes at these live shows. It's really
Excellent.
good. Like I would say I didn't like it.
Maybe it had a bad Canes.
Where'd you have it?
There's one in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah. Well, mine's always been good.
That's fine.
The guy's a nice guy. He was a guest shark last week.
Right. Isn't he going to invest in your graveyard type thing?
Eternal care we're talking about.
Right.
Never talked about. What else is going on outside of the election? Unless you guys have any other election thoughts.
Well, just final thoughts. Last week we couldn't get this guy Taylor Kyles on the phone.
Oh,
His
boy.
tweet this morning was,
Oh,
"Don't
He's
even know
melted
what
down.
to say. I'm just really scared, man."
let me see. What a bitch.
It gets worse, actually. The third goes on. Patriots beat writer, right?
How does covering sports disqualify me? Oh, he's just quote tweeting somebody now.
Yeah.
I'm just really scared, man.
Well, you saw Tomasi's tweet, right?
No, what he tweet? I don't.
I got to read it. It's pretty funny.
Which is really on the media because I don't think he's lying. Like, he's actually scared. That's on the media for fucking instilling fear on these people.
Tomasi 10 hours ago. This is what surrender looks like. I just canceled my subscriptions to 6 newspapers and magazines, not torturing myself like the last time.
These people are like.
Demented.
Can I say something in 2024? To Taylor Kyles and John Tomasi, be a fucking man.
Goddamn right.
What's that?
Well, someone responded to him and said, "I hope this is satire. You're a grown man." He responds, "Fellas, is it unmasculine to give a shit about democracy?"
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like, be a fucking like you know.
But if you gave him a lie, he's telling the truth. Like, this is how he actually feels, and he has no reason to feel that way.
Scared of what exactly? People losing basic human rights, the economy, another botched national health crisis, and the incitement of more prejudice and apathy, to name a few.
That's just word salad. Shut
What's
the fuck
what's
up.
the worst
Report on the Patriots, you
realistic
idiot.
thing that Donald Trump is going to do? What's the worst thing?
Finish the wall, he'd probably say.
Yeah, mass deportation.
I was gonna say mass.
No,
People say
mass deportation is not. It's not realistic. What's going to happen is if you're here illegally and you commit a crime, out. He's not going to go to fucking in kitchens and round them
And
up.
maybe he'll put a couple people on the bench who are pro-life.
And are young.
Yeah, we're 40 years old and pro-life.
Yep, that's it.
I
That's
can
quite
see
literally it.
I can see that being scary to like not scary, but whatever. To somebody.
I
who's-
like. They're literally saying too, like he's going to use his justice system to go after his political opponents. It's like this guy's in and out of court. You fucking idiots. You do everything to him that you say you're scared of. And I don't think he is.
I don't either. I think he's just going to run the. Like,
Yeah.
I think he's a moron, but whatever. Like,
Do all the
he's-
indictments
he's
and
on
charges now go away? Is that now because he's still facing some of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
kind of. I mean,
I
he's
assume
the
it just
president
goes away,
now,
yeah.
so
I saw
He was
yesterday.
never going to
He
jail.
got he got served yesterday with another. I think
Mar-a-Lago,
yeah. By all these women kind of Lord work. He touched me 42 years ago.
What did I quote
outta
tweet
here.
to this Taylor Kyles guy? Let me see. Where is it? I'm just really scared, man. Quote tweet. Do you think?
Oh, good. I'm glad you got the glasses on. It's good.
It helps.
Could have been a disaster without it.
Good time for John Rocker to get back on social media.
Yeah, dude, well timed.
It's nice.
Rough and rowdy.
Yeah, he's got. Yeah, I can see that.
Do you think the Patriots need to establish the run on Sunday? Think that's good or no? Who do they play Sunday?
They play the Bears. Caleb Williams against Drake May. Big show.
I got news here. I think they're. I would say, where is it?
I believe it's in Chicago.
I would say Pats are probably getting 4. I think they probably win that game. The Bears are dead, which I predicted.
Patriots stink though.
Yeah, but they got a little more spunk right now somehow.
Yeah, well, they have a good quarterback.
Yep.
They have a better. He's better than Caleb Williams.
I would agree. If you redid the draft, obviously Daniel's
more
number
talent
1
around him.
by a mile, and May's 2, and then probably Caleb 3.
Pitcher's getting 6 in that game.
Really? Yeah. Take the Pats.
Really?
Lock.
What?
He's got to look at the numbers first.
A preview?
Quick take, I would take the Bears. lay the points. There's a little bit of quit in this Patriots team.
Is the Bomber already? Is he betting on games yet or no?
He's betting on games. Yes, he is.
Week
betting.
11, we're
college
almost there.
NFL.
Final week.
Week 10, but yes.
Season finale.
Season finale. Yes.
Series finale.
Undetermined, but I think so. Yes.
Oh, you do.
You won't be
Yeah, there's been
What was that, Bomber?
You won't be disappointed.
And just to say, I know Justin was speculating that what I said on Thursday's show. What I was trying to say is like this version of your chance to like win this grand prize. It ends on Thursday. Like not qualifying any more people. There's no scheduled shows. Trust me. After that,
if they approached you and wanted to extend it, would you say yes?
Why are you asking that, Montante?
Trying to do a podcast.
Okay, I don't know if you had a personal investment in that or not.
No, I was just curious.
Were you?
I thought Mike was good.
It didn't feel this way watching it.
Sure.
Did it seem like you were trying to kill time to get Montante on? Or no?
The best is when you had the realization that you couldn't go to break. It's the same person that would go to break. Would be the same person that would.
That was a Saturday afternoon. No phone calls. Nothing going on.
No, it was not.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yes, it was.
Kirk,
Yes,
it was not that. It was going on the air with no producer.
Producer's trying to get
That's
our
totally
guest. He's
different.
backstage. He
That's
is waiting.
totally different.
He's a degenerate Jets fan. Hope to get him connected here at some point. We normally take a 30-second break. At this point, I don't even know if we can do that, guys. I don't know if there's anyone back there running the show. For our friends at Odd Shopper, again, shorthanded today. Eitan Shander, our co-host, dealing with some family issues. Best to him. Thought we were all set up here to do the show. I don't know, guys. You can text me. I have my phone on me here to communicate. I don't see anything here in the chat. I see that our guest is waiting in the wings. So it can either go to break or pot him up, or we can keep going. You got to communicate with me a little bit and give me some sort of ideas. We're live here. Mohegan Sun in the
I was watching this. I couldn't believe it. I texted you.
No, I sent you the video first. I was breaking news.
Trust me. Plenty of views on that video. Plenty of people excited about that show.
About what?
The show was a good show.
That's something I asked you. I said, did you realize when you were saying that you were? I don't mean
okay.
I don't mean nobody watching. I'm saying there's nobody who can do what you want them to do.
I did not.
Do you get what I'm asking or no?
100%.
Okay.
And I did not. I thought there was somebody producing the show. I think Dave was onto it when he said on Monday's show, somebody set it up and legit just walked away.
Well,
it was
no shit.
But Kirk, I didn't know that. The way this went down was I was told about 11 o'clock that day that Eitan had death in the family and could not do the show.
Sorry.
And he offered, seriously, he offered to move the show. He offered to push it back to sometime later in the weekend when he could do it, push it back another week, or do the show with a producer just like he produces it. I went to Mohegan Sun. Right, audio is. Would you agree? Audio pretty good.
Audio is great.
Audio was great. Thank you.
Good job.
Better than I sounded on Mutstack yesterday. Jesus.
That's your setup. That's not me.
Well, it's your show.
Do you have a microphone at home, or do you use your computer as the microphone?
I have no idea.
I mean, you're a producer too. You got to tell them about those things.
You think I know?
It was what the you
Were you
sound
laughing at me?
No, I'm asking you that way. Do you have a microphone?
No.
He sounded like he sounds on every episode of The Dozen when he joins it from home. There's no difference. Complain all you fucking want. It's the same microphone.
Yeah, you should just
until you
use
get
your
a
phone.
microphone or your phone.
that's
the sound.
I don't care.
I don't either. I thought it sounded great.
Okay, it's your Mutstack. I'm giving you 40 minutes.
It was 38. Yes, thank
Yes,
you. I thought it was pretty good.
Christ. It was fine.
It's a good inside radio.
Yeah, it's like the longest phone conversation we ever had. That's all it was.
Well, you were pretty good in that spot. And so I was told it was going to be exactly the same, just Eitan couldn't do it. And the producer would set it up, make the show look the same. I would have a guess the first segment and move on from there.
And I kind of
heard from nobody until 5:55 when they literally hit the live button.
I told him around 3
there,
o'clock, I was like, I can do what Eitan does. If you want like StreamYard, you can teach you in 3 minutes. It's fucking easy.
Easily could. Simple.
Simple.
I
don't want to.
No, but I'm saying that's how easy it is. I know you're
bad
bad with technology. Uber.com, whatever. You could learn it in 3 minutes. It's fucking simple.
No, it just shows how little these people care about Mutt.
There's
Mutt
no.
puts
If
all
you
the
do
effort
that,
in.
there is no.
That's
Someone
true.
will hit
That's
record
true.
and walk away. That's crazy.
Well, you guys said that. I did not say that. But it was disappointing that there was lack of communication in the final hour leading up to it. I didn't know I'd be by myself. I didn't know there was no producer. I didn't know I couldn't get Mike right away. We had the show mapped out. He would join the first segment, bomber for 3 more. I thought we'd do the same.
If you get
show.
a time machine,
Didn't work that way.
Forget Barcelona and everything. If you get a time machine, would you do the show?
I don't know. Don't know.
Eitan thinks you shouldn't.
I did. I saw him tweet that out. That was nice. He didn't reach out didn't reach out after that show at all. Didn't say, hey, here's what happened. But he feels like tweeting about my career, which I appreciate.
When you don't like people, you can call them a cocksucker. You call me a loser. Fuck that guy.
Listen, it is what it is.
I'll say it for you. Fuck Eitan Shander. He's the worst. You should be saying it.
Why? Me?
Him.
Oh, I got no problem.
I don't hate anybody.
He retweeted
him. He agrees.
There's a lot of terrible people out in this world. You can hate a lot of people. He should be on the list.
You don't hate the
I
terrorists?
don't hate.
Yeah.
You don't hate
Sandusky?
I don't know.
He's a sickness. Justin understands that.
He's a personal hero of mine. Hell of a defensive coordinator.
Jesus Christ.
He read Touch. This book.
He was a good D coordinator.
He was.
He was. He did a good job.
Did he have Lamar Arrington?
Yeah,
He would have had him. Yeah. What else is going on outside of, unless you have any other election stuff, Dave or Justin?
It's all basic. People
Tough day
complain.
for Jimmy Carter. You think he's going to come out with a statement?
I bet you he was up watching last night.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty pissed.
That video, them rolling him out there, look up at the fucking like, who says, all right, you release that? You record that and you go, we can't release this, right?
He can die now, right? Like they can let him die.
They could just come out and say he's been dead for 2 months.
Be a good move, honestly, because then it kind of gets away from the Trump. The Democrats have a couple of days to mourn this. Oh, he was a great leader. He united people. He cared. You could do that thing for a couple of days. Have a big funeral. Trump won't be invited. You can do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should do that. They should pull the plug today. I think. And by the way, it's good for Clemmer.
Oh, that would be great.
That's a good biography.
It's an easy, it's no debate.
Better than
It's
the one
done.
last night. Jesus Christ.
What did you do last night?
Some mail-in job. I don't even know who it was. The first one I didn't listen to. First one I didn't listen to.
How many views are those?
Should have done one for democracy.
Probably none.
Oh, that'd been a good
Today's
one.
biography.
That would have hit.
American
That's true.
Oh, that'd be a great move by him.
Clemmer's in the middle, right? Famously, wasn't he always like, I think?
He DM'd me last night when I released the video. He was like, oh, that was good. So I think maybe he leans a little more right than he leads on.
Ooh, careful, Clemmer. I'll see him next week in New York with my crew, my people.
Time has changed. Like you have people like Nikki Smokes, obviously Jerry. You can openly be Republican now at I guess it's because Portnoy owns it. Like if Penn's still doing that, are they doing that shit?
I don't know that. I mean, Dave obviously is way more outspoken now too. I think Barstool people who went liberal either left the company or took so much backlash they don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who wrote a good story is PFT's loony brother, who's crazy lefty, had a good story about how badly a couple of days ago Kamala fumbled the bag in terms of like handling the media. So he's like it's the worst. He's a crazy liberal. He's like it's the worst.
Where's he writing this?
He might be Daily Beast.
Reason
I
I think he is. Yeah. But he had a good story. He's basically like, I've never seen a candidate handle the media so bad ever. She literally she'd never had a one-on-one conversation with an actual journalist asking actual questions.
Well, she did 60 Minutes, but they edited it.
But it was
edited
edited.
Thing, yeah.
But that was also.
But fair.
I'm saying,
they did that with everything though. The right overreact.
I guess I'll give her. To be fair, I'll give her Brett Baer.
Yeah,
she did that. She did that. She wasn't
bad.
She hung him, but she was So I'll give her that. I will give her that.
And that was one of the also turning points where you realize, oh, this thing is really, really over because you can't just hide her. You have to. All right, fuck, we got to put her out there and see what happens.
Would Rogan have been worse than Brett Baer? Probably.
Oh
not.
yeah,
big time.
Oh yeah,
she made the right move not going.
I think Rogan would have been super light on her.
You saw Fetterman was
He
on
just
that
lets
the
people
other day?
He
answer
was
though.
super light. He would have been super light.
Like Brett Baer was interrupting her.
I don't think. By the way, she would have lost by the same amount of votes if she won on Joe Rogan.
Well, I think Brett Baer said afterwards he interrupting because clearly they were trying to kill the clock in that interview.
Yeah, I didn't think he was great either in that. So what else?
Yeah, he was a little too annoying.
Get away from this. We did not run.
Would you like to hear Dave Portnoy's new song that he just put out there?
I did see some of this. Yeah. So
It is a long
It's
song.
Dave and who?
Josh Richards from the BFF.
Josh,
squad.
they're doing a diss track on Zach Bryan, which feels a
little dated.
late to me. I feel like that cycle is come and gone.
There's a lot of production put in.
And they also dumped it like in the middle of last night, like
midnight,
crazy
midnight in the middle of election.
That's like really
Almost like they
weird.
thought it was a great idea, then they did it, and then they kind of had reservations.
It's funny. Like I'm sure, I guarantee you, Rowan had something to do with it, right? He probably
I thought
wrote
it was Rowan until it says Josh Richards on it. It sort of
No,
sounds
I'm saying
like
I think Rowan probably wrote it.
Yeah.
Parts of it.
Produced
It's
it,
a
yeah.
guess.
Or
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah, maybe. Like it's fine. It didn't do much because I don't. It feels to me like Dave is like white knighting.
That's
for,
totally different than like when he did his diss track against KFC like 11 years ago. Like
Yes.
that was actually hilarious.
This feels like he's defending somebody. If it was somebody else at the company, he wouldn't do that. To me, it's like he's almost like being like a big brother. I don't know.
Well, it's a major story, or was at least a major story.
Yeah, but it's past though.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Like major country webs, like these accounts are picking it up today.
Sure, but
and going after
was
it.
anybody talking about that yesterday or 2 days ago?
There was some headline with Brianna and Zach Bryan on it. I forget because she's posting about it now. She's starting to post it.
Will you be asking her that today, Justin? Yes or no? Do we know?
I don't think I'll be asking her anything.
People are saying your guest next Monday might be fucking her.
What?
Who's that?
Beyond average Mick.
Oh, well, he's friends with her. She's very nice. She's very
That's
nice.
what I'm hearing.
He's gaining enough weight back.
Mick says she's not Latino enough, but
He weighs more than her
exception.
probably now.
Yeah.
It's close. So yeah, maybe.
Good get
He's
for
got
Mick.
Cape Cod insight. He's a Cape Cod
Absolutely.
insider. He talks to people. Yeah.
How is that for a
That'd be a
tease?
great story. That'd be fucking awesome.
Gaz must be terrified for Monday.
Mick's bringing it.
Let's go.
Mick is bringing it on Monday. What else?
You don't want to hear Portnoy rapping or no? His portion of it?
I don't.
Okay. Jason Kelsey apologized the other day on national television.
Thank
We
God.
should just
Thank-
fucking
To open the fucking broadcast.
That means that was no. He was told that. He's not doing that on his. Just fucking leave it alone.
He might have felt bad for saying the word.
I think he's volunteered the idea to do it.
It would not surprise me. I think he probably, because he wants to be liked.
Yeah.
He wants everyone to like him. He's that kind of guy. He snapped and he did nothing wrong.
I heard you guys broke the news to me about that show he's gonna do. That's gonna be
awful.
Fucking so. Who said this is a good idea?
No, but you dummies at ESPN.
Well, isn't the idea to make money? Like, what's the? You can't. That show's not gonna be profitable. No shot.
I don't know that because
Kelsey's are hot right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can sell it. Yeah. You can sell it. Nobody's gonna watch it, but you can.
You're selling the brand name.
You can sell it. You can sell it.
Well, I can sell anything. You know that.
And then get celebrities there.
Top salesman at Barstool.
We can't sell everything. You close out the new one yet? Or
oh, that's coming soon. That's coming soon.
I want to get hooked up.
You are. You said you needed it. Yep.
Yep. I want to get hooked up right.
What is
it? Goddamn business.
Okay.
Your fucking business.
I'll text you later.
You get this guy. You get this guy work with you. Could sell for you on your show together.
That'd be good.
If I sell
trust
for him,
me, that's part of the deal.
I am a good salesman.
Yeah. You'll be selling for us.
Yeah. So fair.
Yeah. The M&M boys. Yeah. Yes. So you're open to doing a Montante show.
Absolutely.
At Mohegan.
Yes. I would say the response to Mike Montante was pretty strong.
Oh, I'm 10 times better than Ethan at that.
I think the Bomber was
at
a
that
big
point,
fan.
like I said, you just give up
Bomber
and
was
just
a
basically
big
say it's a KMS network show, though, right?
Well, we'd have to
Presented
figure
by
something out. Maybe. The problem is that you guys, we can't do it on KMS because of different sponsors.
No, I'm just saying it's essentially a KMS network show, even if you do a Mohegan. It's you and Montante.
But they call it Mohegan.
What if they change partners? Like, what if it was a partnership with maybe another company that was partnered with Barstool Sports?
Oh yeah, we'll
at Mohegan?
Oh yeah,
not at
wouldn't
Mohegan
be at
anymore.
Mohegan.
Not at Mohegan.
Yeah.
Like DraftKings?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Isn't
NBA
the other one in Connecticut DraftKings?
Talking about DraftKings.
It is, yes.
It was just a setup. It was a setup.
I know it was, Dave. It's okay. We're on a different level. What's that, Justin?
Yeah, I was replying to Montante.
What's that? What'd you say?
Foxwoods, yes.
You guys don't seem like best friends.
Yeah, he's being a dickhead.
Oh, they are. Before the show.
Sleepovers.
No, you banned the sleepovers.
Huh?
We might do some like Underground Railroad type sleepovers where you go for
And Frank sleepover.
Underground Railroad type sleepovers.
Yeah, top secret. Close the blinds.
Do you think the escaped slaves are like, we're having a sleepower tonight?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
You think
Were
Anne
you?
Frank had fun hiding in the attic for the sleepovers?
I don't know.
That's what we're doing.
Who's to say?
You want another beer?
yeah. Top secret.
What do you guys? What's a general? What do you guys talk about?
It's literally just sports betting. Yeah.
Legitimately just drinking, watching sports, eating bad food.
Can you just do it on the phone?
No, it's more fun in person.
Somehow gayer than a sleepover.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Justin was more excited this morning before the show than I've ever seen him.
Yeah, Justin doesn't care about the show.
And it wasn't about the election.
it's
It was
the
Montante was here for sure.
He loves Montante. He loves Montante. I voted for Bill Trudell for Congress because I'm opposed. I wrote Bill Trudell's name down. Not as poorly as Justin, but my handwriting is not great either.
I have terrible handwriting.
Yeah, so do I.
Mine's worse. Worse than both of you.
Guys have bad
You
handwriting.
think a gay guy is on average has better handwriting than a straight?
Yeah, because they're kind of women.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't mean in a bad way, but they have more feminine tendencies. It's a compliment.
But why do
honestly.
women? Okay, why do women have better handwriting than men in general?
They're just cleaner. It's like the same thing. It's like that same part
take
of the
their time.
brain.
Yeah.
They don't. Like I have
Or
a
a guy
daughter.
that wants to rush
I have a
through it.
daughter. I have a daughter and a son. My daughter gets unbelievable grades. She's already gotten into 3 colleges.
Wow.
And has gotten merit-based scholarship offers at all of them. Thank God.
I know for you. It's tough.
But like one of them was $25,000 a year in scholarship money. And like if you said to Kate, hey, I'm sure I've said this, you have a 12-page paper due next Thursday. She would figure out how many days that is, and she would say, divide it, say, okay, I have to do 1.3 pages a day from now to then. If you said to Harry, you have a 12-page paper due Thursday, Wednesday night, just like Kirk Minahan would have done in 1990, like, all right, get Dad, where's the Encyclopedia Britannica? You go downstairs, you get it, and you're just writing
kids
all night.
nowadays, the AI shit is such a life hack.
You been hanging around with these kids? How do you know?
I'm just saying, it's common sense. You can fucking plug in
No, but
sixth grade.
Sixth grade, you're not quite
But teachers also would now pay attention to this
Well,
stuff.
yeah, there's software that's like trying to like counteract that and pick up on it, but that's fucking tough.
A lot of the projects they're doing, Harry and Carter, like you still have to build them out. You have to, it's not like you're not writing this whole thing.
The internet itself is a tremendous
Huge
resource
help.
for that.
Yes.
Which I would literally go to the library, and if I was writing a book on whatever, get the book, take notes. I hated it, and I'd go home and write my fucking paper.
Like Miss Russell, this fucking cunt used to be like,
Well,
where am I going to use?
fault.
Where am I
Teacher.
going to use PEMDAS, or any of this stupid shit in real life. So, you're never gonna be walking around with a calculator. Well, turned out you were wrong. It's called an iPhone. Fuck you, Miss Russell.
She's still alive?
Hope not.
Oh, that's not nice.
Wishing
Yeah,
a
that's
teacher
mean.
death?
She was not nice.
Did she ever show her vagina to you like Cohen's
She
teacher
actually
did?
was an older woman. She actually wasn't bad.
I'm still not prepared to talk about that. But
You're not going to name her?
no, I would never.
You should. I mean, if she's doing this, she's still teaching?
I cope my own ways. I don't need to be forced into this.
It's true. The NBA is finally back. Oh.
Not last night.
Dribble.
Hey, it took a night off.
Not last night.
Dribble. Pass 3. Oh, yeah. Was LeBron going to weigh in or no?
I'm sure he'll tweet at some point today. It's a big game tonight. You'll watch tonight, though, right?
That is
Warriors Celtics.
It's at Boston?
Yeah, Steve
I'll
Kerr
watch
crying
the
on the
Kerr
sideline.
reaction. Oh,
You've had some
Kerr
good
will have a
takes.
very thoughtful.
Oh, I can't wait.
And
Very
Stan Van
thoughtful.
Gundy. You've had some good takes. You have some bad takes. Your take on current basketball is the most. You can't argue against it.
Of course,
It's
1,000%
fucking
right.
horrible.
But kids, I'm sure
my
most kids love
it.
Yeah, they love it because they don't know any different. And I can't argue with that.
How can you? I guess bring back like hand checking and shit. Like make defense a little more physical.
I would wipe out the 3-point line until the last 2 minutes of each quarter.
And I would make the court bigger and back up the 3-point line. That's what I would do.
Well, in the corners you have no room.
The NBA
It's never
court
a good
is the
idea
same,
in his life.
The NBA court is the
That
same
was
size it
terrible.
was when Bob Cousy was playing. Okay, the players are much bigger now. They need to make the courts bigger.
But they're not like.
We just went from the best.
But they're straight up. They're not like wide.
No,
they're like.
They're
not
more
enough room on
athletic
this
and
court.
bigger than ever.
It's like they're putting
But also
extra
allows
chess
you to
pieces on
it
them.
also allows you to make the 3-point line further
That's
back.
the best take of all time, and that was the worst take of all time.
Okay,
back
great.
to back.
Yeah.
But I'm a Mutt guy. That was horrific.
Keep wishing your teacher's dead, Mike. That's good.
I would even do the thing they did the MTV Rocket Jock where they do the
You don't know Miss Russell either.
A
the 4-pointer. Yeah, I mean, was it the last minute or something? It was like 40 feet. Let's do it. Like
that was a good event.
It was way up there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, let's bring that back. I mean, I'll talk to DraftKings about that. They the 4-point thing. Anyway, who's draining threes beyond the arc? Everybody. Who's crashing the boards, grabbing rebounds? Get behind your favorite players and the prop bets you make on DraftKings, the home of NBA player props. Look, everybody loves the NBA. I'm alone on this one. I totally get it. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to win $200 in bonus bets instantly. Take it to the rack with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use my name, KIRK. That's code Kirk. For new customers, you get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Celtics are also rooting the NBA.
Because they're so good.
Too good. It's not fun.
Yeah, that happens.
They're
Though. That happens in life. I mean, they could lose in the playoffs.
And also, I hate LeBron James, but the NBA is better when his teams are good. But his problem is he fucking tries to do everything, and he's a terrible GM. That team stinks.
Why don't you go on the? Why don't you wander around the
What
street?
do you want to talk about?
Who even cares? Where did that come from? Who cares?
All right. What else you got?
You talking about that when you're alone in the car doing like? Do you do like
thinking
talk?
about it? Of course.
Yeah.
I talk to myself a lot in the shower.
Who's your lead rotation phone call guy right now on these trip to Pennsylvania? Do we know?
I think he's an equal opportunity caller.
Whoever
I think he
answers?
calls a million people.
Yeah.
Shut up. I do like a good calling call. I don't like Justin's always a good one. Mutt doesn't answer that much.
You called me at
I don't abuse. You know that.
9:40 on Monday night.
Well, we don't talk.
Well, first, I don't think it was 9:40.
You call me for business. I know.
Yeah,
I'm not there to
strictly
talk to you
business.
about it. Yeah.
I don't think it was 9:40. But secondly, if you're this big
9:40
gambler,
at night?
if you're this big
He's not answering
gambler
the
and you
phone.
don't have jobs, you should be watching football. No.
He's not near his phone.
I'm sorry, 9:39 p.m. Monday.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, you exaggerated.
He's not near his phone. He said he steps away from his phone. He's writing.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And by the way, in the follow-up call the next day was because you didn't answer the night before. I was seeing if you wanted to play golf because I know you're not busy.
And I did answer. The
Yes.
boys were home from school. I did answer. But hopefully I'm
It's
part of the
not funny
rotation.
that
now.
crazy if football's on.
Mutt's not a terrible golfer.
I play fast.
Yeah, he's like me.
Pat Ford is unbelievable.
Yeah.
He started playing when he was 16. That's
Hall of
insane.
Famer.
That's right. He's in New England,
That's
Rhode
insane.
Island.
Rhode Island College.
Some kids, he's like a rich kid.
Well, yeah, you think start playing it. Like if you start as like
that seems
Tiger
later.
Woods.
Yeah, it seems
that's
later.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, some kids are just gifted like that. Can't do anything else.
Yeah,
I mean, really, like what else is he doing?
practice. Yeah,
You know,
Respect.
that's what I'm saying.
Did you guys play against each other? Like, did he choke towards the end, like playoffs?
No.
How about you give you 30 shots or something?
No, we just he's more so coaching. A lot of good tips. A lot of things that I work on the ball placement.
If we're ever gonna do a Minifan golf thing, I'm not saying we're doing it.
Oh boy,
I'd almost do I'd play it like a 16-man handicap match play championship.
I think that might be tied into something.
We'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you use a handicap, Mike?
I don't have a handicap card.
What are you drinking? Your handicap. But what else?
My height's my handicap.
Who were you just talking about the other day? How short?
Bob Sochi. Yes.
You're shorter than Bob Sochi.
I tower over him.
You ever met him or no?
No.
He's a little guy.
I'm probably in the 20s for sure.
Yeah.
Low 20s.
I'm 22 right now.
I'd probably be
That's
about
not
that.
bad.
I'd be about
you
that.
play more than anybody. So.
And I shot a 97 the other day, 95.
Where'd you play yesterday?
Swansea.
Oh yeah, I know.
Quick nine.
That's not a bad little course. All right. What else, guys?
I don't believe anything new happened with the radio world unless you two heard something. Insiders.
Oh, I mean, we did 40 minutes on it yesterday. Go to mutstack.com and find it. RIch Shertenlieb, we broke it here. And I like the Radio Watch guy, but he's pretending we didn't break it.
I know.
We had it first. I don't.
Well, I know who had it first, and I know who you talked to. So I'm not. You had it before anybody
People.
else.
I talked to people.
I agree,
Yes.
but I think people in a certain building knew before anybody else.
I agree. Well,
So-
not before Rich, but yeah.
I think.
Oh,
pretty
actually, they might have.
I think pretty quickly after.
But like, why is? Oh, I like the Radio Watch guy, but why is he saying that we stole? Like, we were first.
Don't look at me.
Ask
I
Dave.
wonder-
Yeah,
what's his take? I mean, I think he's saying that he reported that they were speculating about it before, but we had the news that he was out first.
Definitely.
I think when you say it, people should know that it's coming from a very, very, very good source.
Two unimpeachable sources.
It was you first and him second. To be fair, he had that Rich and Ted Johnson were out, and that two guys might be staying. He had that part of it first, but you had the actual news first. Yes.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
I give you full credit.
Would Jerry give a fuck about this or no?
No, actually, I don't think you would even care. I don't think you would care at all. He's
Who's going up against them?
Yeah, but I'm saying now.
No, jeez,
No. He doesn't care.
No.
I just think the radio business is interesting. When a guy like that gets, it's just how it got there. I find more interesting than anything else. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything new, is there?
No, I don't think so.
No, I think the only news is that they for sure met with Emerson and Hurley yesterday about staying on in some role of
disaster.
Do you think
some
it's
sort
weird
of
that
music
ESPN New York gave up their FM signal?
Did they? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they're on AM radio and they sound like dog shit, obviously.
Really?
Costs more money to operate.
Way
How
more.
much money could that be?
Well,
You're a fucking
You could probably make more on an
bringing
FM
in-
signal with something
you're a
better
big
than
mar-
sports
you're a
talk
big market.
in New York. We're not going to never compete with FAN. So put music on there. It's going to make more
But
money.
2024, if you're going to be a real, you have to be on FM.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're giving up. At
Then
that
just
point.
scrap the whole thing.
Unless you're just saying everyone's listening to it online.
That's the thing. That was like they were falling. Oh, I was on the app anyway.
No,
No,
they
they're
don't compete.
not.
They don't compete. They're not close to FAN. They did the right thing.
I actually think they're better.
What?
I love the K show. I know you hate Michael K.
I don't listen to
K-show's
any- I don't even know who's on it.
That's also simulcast on TV, though, right? They're
Yeah, they're on
big
the
deals
Yes
on the Yes
Network,
Network,
right?
Yeah, so they don't really care.
Isn't like the wrestling guy in that show? or
The
something?
worst, Peter Rosenberg.
That stooge?
He's having a tough day. The worst show in New York
is he
radio by
lefty?
he's the worst. Is Bart Scott, who he does this Power Hour bit, which is the worst bit going in. All right, well, Justin, what do you got?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? What's wrong with you? I know you're excited. Relax. What are you? Who
This
cares?
Power Hour bit that they do every day.
Who is this?
Bart Scott.
The
gotta
old
hear
Jets
it.
guy.
It's
what do you say
so-
after?
Can't wait.
That's it. Right, yeah. Sal Palantonio. Yeah.
Can't stop a nosebleed.
Right.
Can't stop a nose.
Right. He's on with who?
Alan Hahn, who's not terrible, but he
I
just
don't
gets
even know who
dragged
that
does
is.
He just gets
Midday?
dragged down. Yeah, he does a lot of shit
ESPN
for
or
the Knicks.
FAN?
ESPN.
Okay.
Noon to 2?
Can you pull up the Power Hour? It's the worst fucking thing.
No,
And they do it, please?
No.
Bart Scott.
No, Justin, you'll get fired.
Come on.
A
People
syllable
want to hear
of that.
it.
Nobody
People
wants
want to hear
Nobody
it.
wants to hear that. Dave, do you want to hear that?
Barstradamus?
Yeah, oh, that's another terrible bit he does.
I'm sure it's terrible. I don't want to hear it.
Yes.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
don't want to hear it.
Yes.
What else? I can't.
Come on.
I don't want to hear it. What else?
Can I just be critical for 1 second?
Of who?
You know Fred Toucher, so I don't know him personally or anything. But is it a little disingenuous to start doing the whole humility act?
What did I say to you about Fred Toucher?
He needs to have more fun with this.
And he needs to stop. Like after a while, when you kick the guy, it turns. You got your win. Like just move on.
Is he doing it still today?
He can't be, right? That's bad.
No, I don't think so. But I'm
Yes,
just saying,
sir.
like,
Disingenuous
He's-
how?
in the sense that, is it now 2 years ago?
Trying to get him fired, Dave.
I
What the
get it,
fuck?
but
I will say this.
Here's
You
an
can say whatever
alcoholic
you want.
going on the air with no voice for
This guy's
2
not
years.
waiting 2 years if that's happening.
What do you mean?
I'm
if
assuming
he's trying to get him fired?
the next day.
Yes,
got it.
The next day.
Right.
That's you wouldn't argue that.
No.
Like I would that day I'd go in and do it. Yeah, no question.
I'm just saying it doesn't take a genius to
I
figure
get
out
that.
that he's the talent on the show. So if I were like a John Wallach, I would back Fred Toucher all day before I backed
Of course,
Rich.
you know it's one's going to fail, right?
But here's a human being who is an alcoholic,
Nothing wrong with that.
Which is fine. I'm not saying I don't know if it interfered
other
with
issues.
I'm not saying if it interfered.
It definitely
or not.
did.
Okay. He has no voice on the air he's literally on the air with no voice for at least 6 months.
Yep.
It appears as if he probably was doing stuff, but it almost felt like he wasn't trying to do anything to fix it.
I get it.
If I were a colleague of his, I would
time.
fucking hate him during that time.
I get that. But it's telling that nobody else hated him. They all hated Rich.
It's telling that no one supported
We
Rich
think.
yesterday.
I know.
What do you mean?
I know.
I'm saying because if I were in that spot, and I said it yesterday that radio is a survival business, I would back Fred all day long with fucking no voice and being an alcoholic all day over Rich.
Sure.
Just trying to survive.
Yes.
So I don't know what I believe out of those other people next to him.
Well,
Their silence speaks volumes, Dave.
I knew during the time that nobody liked him. This is for years.
Okay.
But I think I said this when it happened. Like I got where Rich was coming from. Like it's gotta be frustrating when your partner's all fucked up and he goes on this crazy leave, and then you hold the show together and you come back. I get, like, intellectually, I understand that.
But he thought he earned something, but
Rich
management
is
was
an
still like,
asshole.
no, you're not a good guy, and
And a
Fred's
pussy
still the star of the show.
for hearing that yesterday and then just not coming out and putting a camera on his face and saying that shit and posting on Twitter.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he's welcome here. He's welcome here to tell a story, as is Fred, anytime. What else, Justin?
How'd you vote on the ballot measures on the questions?
Go through them. Let me see.
So question 1 was like auditor of state legislators.
How'd you vote in that, Mutt?
No.
Well,
No.
I voted no.
What was the what the yes meant?
yes,
what no?
let's allows them to audit the state legislator.
I voted no.
Yes won that 71%.
Where'd you vote?
I voted yes.
Homo.
Question 2.
Didn't argue.
Don't know how to say
What am I gonna say? You like sucking dick then?
Question 2.
That's like one of those weird tests they give you where actually you find out somebody's gay. Like, doesn't seem like it makes sense at the time, but it's actually one of those things. Yeah. Go ahead.
Question 2.
Yes. Yeah. It was a test.
Repeals requirement to pass MCAS. To graduate high school.
I voted with the winners on that one.
I voted no. My wife's a teacher. She wants it to mean something.
Communist.
I get it. I know. Can I write for the main wire if my wife's a teacher? I'm not sure I'm allowed to.
That's a big. Are you going to do that?
Yeah, I told Steve I'd do some stuff for him, but he wants it. When it was approached.
I'm going to guess it's going to be the usual Steve Robinson fee if you're writing for them. No.
So he has some good ideas about getting it co-sponsored and doing revenue share and promoting Mutstack, which is great. But he wanted to be more politically leaning. Where initially I thought he wanted like.
How do you split a quarter? Is it because that's 12.5 cents? Does Steve get 13 cents or no?
I think the main wire is doing very well.
It's doing very well.
I thought. Can I say this about I thought he did a good job, or whoever his social media team was. He had some good Maine related stuff during the election last night on social media.
I agree.
Just want to say that. But I think he wants it more political.
You already working for him?
I thought it was good. I
You
would
did a
work
good job.
for Steve. I'd work for Steve.
What's Steve's take on the woman of the globe, but he hasn't tweeted about that enough. He's still making.
Like if I was working for the main wire today from a sports angle, wouldn't I go through social media and go through like
find the Jamel Hills?
Well, the other side of it, Roger Clemens tweeting out
John
like, "Hey,
Rocker.
yeah, like that." Isn't that a good sports? Or
if you're running main wire, you want to read about the crazy liberals losing their mind.
And there's plenty of those on the sports side too.
Yes.
But that's
you want like this guy, the Patriots guy, Taylor.
And you reach out to him and say, "Can you comment?"
And they say, "Oh, this guy is this," and you go, "Yeah, you could do that."
Yeah, I would. I would have some fun doing that. Yes,
Bobby Burack Jr.
But I do think initially it'd be on the arm, as Steve from Gloucester would say. So
yes,
to figure out something there.
You should do something like Barstool used to do in the heyday, like do like a rundown, a daily rundown.
I say you should do it. I say you should do a 10-minute, like the call name model. 10-minute thing every day. Here's what's going on. The 3 things going on in Maine you need to know about. No?
Yeah. That's fine.
Bang, bang, bang. But
I don't think much should work with the main wire personally, but that's just me.
That's
not a shot, Steve. It's just
What's a sport? But not a. But there's sports and politics that can be tied together, right?
I just think it's.
Do you think it's poison being involved with the right
poison
wing
is
main
not
wire?
the word. Poison is not the word.
Oh, hurting your brand.
Wait. Oh, it would hurt.
I just want to protect Mutt's brand. That's all.
Oh, so you're anti Steve?
No, that is not the truth. That is not true. I'm saying that whether we like it or
not,
not,
you, Justin. No.
Yeah, it sounds like you're
anti-Steve is not no way. I'm saying that he's working with major sports books and they may have a problem with it and he's got to protect himself. That's all. That's all I'm saying. If he's not worried about that, go ahead. Steve is a great person to work with.
Okay.
Didn't sound.
I was shocked when I found out that the main wire is funded by state money.
That was
surprising.
He's a welfare baby.
Good for him.
Yeah. He's getting Sacco for free.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's a welfare recipient. Yeah. Yeah, I would have liked Steve to, I'm with Steve against the globe all day. I would have liked Steve to have literally been like, ask me whatever you want. I'll answer it. Let's go.
But I want to record it though. Yeah. Why?
Let's do it on Zoom. Like, ask me, and we'll both have it. I'll release it on mine. You release it on yours.
But they obviously would not agree to that.
Yeah. Then you tell them to fuck off. I guess. Yeah. So you're gonna do it.
We're talking right now. We've DM'd back and forth. See if there's a fit. If there is,
how hard is it to do a 300-word compilation of athletes losing their minds on Twitter?
Yeah, I can see if I can put that together today for Steve.
Is that connected to Maine though? That's the thing.
I don't know. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Maine's one of the tougher states, kind of.
Cooper Flagg is
New Jersey wire might be a little easier.
They got what? Trump got one electoral vote out of Maine this year.
He did.
3-1 the final.
Yep, that's correct. Yeah. What were you saying? What was the story before? I'm sorry.
The questions.
Oh yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So question 2.
I voted no.
Stupid.
You don't have to pass MCAS anymore.
I'm happy for. I'm happy for.
Makes it more relevant.
Huh? Makes what?
Makes it more relevant. People, the kids are going to care less about it. So teachers are.
They shouldn't care about it ever.
Okay, but they're
teach,
forcing teachers they force teachers to teach for the test.
They shouldn't do that.
It's stressful, but they're okay.
Now they don't have to do it anymore.
Okay, good, awesome. We'll see
I think schools should.
What are you, the fucking principal of the school?
But I watch how much work my wife puts into
Get
this
rid
stuff.
of stupid shit like
Well, why
anything.
don't you, instead of watching somebody work, why don't you work?
I do work.
Okay.
The most important classes, like the vocational classes, do more like real life shit. And
I agree.
I wish they had that when I went to high school. They didn't.
Harry likes the MCAS because he can chew gum.
It's a big deal in our house.
You chew gum in school now?
Big league chew.
No, during the MCAS to keep you awake during.
Can you text now in school? Like,
is it on a computer?
I will occasionally get a text from my daughter.
I would say,
is that allowed though?
Bring
Like,
snacks in. I was
high
doing
school.
this.
Senior
Bringing
high
the
school.
snacks.
Okay.
Harry brings his phone to school, but he leaves it in his.
Yeah, you used to get our shit taken.
We're not doing phones yet.
I feel like kids are able to like leave school early now and just like walk around, which wasn't a thing.
We had open campus junior and senior year.
But just like leave the campus though?
Senior year, second semester, off period, lunch, off period. Free period, lunch, free period.
Oh, I totally forgot. We had, Oh, you could go to McDonald's as a junior or senior across the street from NM. I forgot about that.
Yeah, when my mom was in high school, since we're sharing stories now, the drinking age was 18 for like 2 years, and she fit that. So they were able to literally leave during lunch, go share a piece with your friend, a couple of pops, and go back to school.
Who'd your mom go to high school with?
She went to high school with the
other votes Justin got?
Other intern's mother.
Right.
Used to be neighbors.
Who?
Who was it?
Quidditch Guy. He brings it up all the time.
Oh, I've heard you say this 20
That's
times.
insane.
It's not that insane.
The odds are 1 in a billion.
It's not
1 in a billion.
You said this the other day on some show. Was it Mick? Was it Mick or no?
Yes.
I was running. I swear to God, I was listening to this running, and I thought that I was like Montante. That's like.
Are you fucking dumb?
Maybe.
It's a 1 in a billion chance.
It's definitely not 1 in a billion.
It is. I calculated. It's 1 in a billion.
Walk me through.
You got it?
Where's the whiteboard? Where's the whiteboard?
I actually like having a whiteboard for the show now. I like this. I feel
so
like,
for the odds for this, the timeout or time up.
Yeah, good. I'll do the math. How'd you get to a billion? Go ahead.
I'll walk you through it. So first, you have to take into account that me and this random person who lives states away listen to the same show, right? So that's probably one of
I mean, I don't mean rude. This is not
mathematically. What's the?
Hold on.
This is not.
Hold on.
This is not just the Justin show.
So that's 1 in 25 chance. Okay.
I'd actually say it's higher, but okay.
All right. Okay. But then you have to take into account we're actually very similar in age. Where our parents would be the same age. That's probably 1 in 15. Okay. So this is a big like.
So you have no
pulling these numbers out of your.
Yeah, they're all random.
It's arbitrary.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Yep. Then you have to take into account that he's not just an average. He's not just an average listener. That he actually comes in here and
mathematically, how do you do that?
That's probably 1 in. I would say you have a lot of listeners, and only one of them came in to do that. That's probably 1 in 30,000.
He lost me at 25-1 from two different states listening to the same show.
Shut up.
1 in 30,000.
That's 1 in 30,000, and then you have to take into account that he grew up in New England, right? Grew up in New England, so he's never been where his mom's from, and he hears me say that.
How about like if you're gonna really do it? I'm dead serious. Like, what are the odds of both your mom and his mom are both fertile and can have children? Like it's like 1 in 2 or something.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You have to do the whole thing.
But not only did
and the dads could do it.
Not only did they grow up together, they lived across the street. That's insane.
Next door is more interesting.
So we have 1 in 25, 1 in 15, 1 in 30,000, 1 in 2.
1 in 2.
1 in 2.
The being able to work.
And then living across the street.
Did you
living
put
in the same town?
Justin, did you put that's insane down mathematically or no?
I'll add.
Okay, good.
That's a little,
Yeah.
And so then you put in the fact that not only do they live in the same town, they live across the street. That's 1 in there's probably 5,000 houses. We'll go 1 in 2,500. You parlay all that together, it's 1 in a billion.
How's that math work?
We're not getting to a billion here, just to be clear.
Yeah, if you put this in a same game parlay, shout out on DraftKings, you put all these odds in there, it would be $1 to get you a billion. That's 1 in a billion.
I got you.
Insane. And
Are they offering that
You think
tonight?
it's normal?
Does it seem strange to you that nobody's reacted with any shock to this?
Yeah, it does actually.
Okay, I mean maybe you're wrong. Like
No, I'm not wrong with this.
You've done this on like 40 different shows.
I am not done yet. My birthday being 1992 is fucking crazy. And then this is crazy.
I wasn't really against you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
According to these odds, it's a 1 in 56,250,000,000.
That's not bad. I undersold it. Insane.
56 billion.
What are the odds? 156 billion.
we
And
trust
you're over
that
here
math?
acting like it's normal.
You divide it by
Do
the
you trust that
insanity
math,
quotient,
or-
though. Yeah.
He did the math. I mean, it's 1 in 30. The one was 1 in 30,000.
Yep.
And they didn't know each other. Or they
They
did.
did. I
They're
said,
friends.
do you know so-and-so? She's like, yeah, the dad was the Giants team doctor, this, that. He used to go trick-or-treating.
Quidditch dad's grandfather or father?
Yeah, he was the team
Giants?
doctor for the New York Giants.
Oh, wow.
And she was like, yeah, but he had a little bit of a gambling problem. She knew everything. She knew the whole fucking family story. But you guys are acting like that's normal. Okay, next.
Are you and
next
Quidditch
story.
guy friends?
No.
You haven't talked about this with him?
No sleepovers. No, very briefly. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not into it as much as I am.
Right.
You know, it's kind of a one-sided
Yeah. You are
Interest?
stunned by that.
shock.
Yeah. That is shocking. What else?
It is.
I agree. What else?
Question 3.
Oh, question 3. Yeah.
Allows rideshare drivers to form unions.
I voted no.
By the way,
I voted no.
I hate
Uber's,
unions.
Uber's never turned a profit. This is gonna fucking put him under.
It passed, right?
It did.
Yeah,
It did.
but-
It's
Ma-
not certified yet, but
It's going to Massachusetts, these union-loving wieners. It's unbelievable.
Who hated unions the most, though?
Puds? Who's that?
Jerry.
Jerry did hate unions. Sure. That's why I hate Joe Castiglione.
Shut up, Marty Walsh.
Huh?
Marty Walsh.
Marty Walsh. Yeah, unions are the devil. The
unions are doing a good job cleaning, doing the construction on the roads.
Exactly. They're just taking your
idiots.
money. They're sitting around. They're
Bill
pretending
Street.
they're sick.
Paved the road already.
These slip and fall things. It's all bullshit.
Is there a world where Marty Walsh could be in the mix in 4 years?
Marty Walsh can't go to like a
I feel like there was
state.
rumors about
Yeah,
him.
but that's like they do this. He might run,
That'd
but
be
he's
fucking nuts.
he has no
Do you
no
think-
presence.
do
He
you
has
think
no
that- you think
charisma.
liberals try to go the Republican, the Trump route, and get like a Mark Cuban, like someone who has no political.
I think it would be smart.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, very similar.
I would if I ran ABC last night. And I love the show. One's a hardcore righty, one's a hardcore lefty. They like each other. I would have done the Manning cast with Cuban and Mr. Wonderful last night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was on Fox.
Yeah, and they're friends, and like they totally disagree politically, and they're good. Like they,
Yeah, they'd have
good
That's a
personalities.
great idea.
Mr. Wonderful seems more level-headed than Cuban about this stuff.
He's a hardcore righty.
Amazing.
though.
I know. And Cuban
He's a
seems
friend of the show.
Insane.
The guy who scares.
Didn't Mark Cuban like save Kevin Owens? He was like running for something in Canada, and he was in
Yeah,
all
something
this
like that. Yeah, right.
The guy who scares me the most in 4 years for liberals would be Michelle Obama.
I know. I knew you were gonna go with that. Yeah. I heard, the minute the joke started,
You got it? I'm trying to get in there too. You like,
Here we go.
let's
go, buddy.
So that was good.
I like it.
Send me some tweets later.
It plays.
I saw some stuff last night.
Go ahead.
Question 4.
He's a dick, Kirk.
I got you. I got you. Go ahead.
Legalizes certain psychedelic substances.
No picture of her pregnant,
I'm
Which is weird.
I'm still waiting for him.
which is weird. That is weird. I voted yes on that.
I voted no.
No one.
I hate legalized drugs. Are fucking so corny.
Why? It's out there. It's too late. You might as well just tax it and make a little bit of dough if you can.
There was like a
I
loophole
guess.
where people could actually like grow it at home. It wasn't good for me, so I said no.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
their
can-
programs.
I
Get
can
rid of the
understand
drugs.
That'll probably happen. Go ahead.
Question 5 is raising the minimum wage for tip.
My guy David from Hull. Yeah,
Big win here.
you got his win.
Big
No
win.
passed.
You
No,
voted
yeah,
no, right?
definitely no. Yes.
Yeah, happy for David.
I
It's a
voted
little,
yes.
little more money from the gamble. You know.
I voted yes in Chelmsford for the spend more money on the new firehouse. I believe that passed.
He's a new fire.
Yeah,
What do you need
needs
firehouse
upgrade.
for?
Needs an upgrade. Needs an upgrade.
That's a terrible.
That goes on
I'm
your
okay
ballot?
with that. Yeah,
I
because
didn't have it
they
yet.
had to go above and beyond whatever the bond was for it. So
Okay.
yes.
There's nothing more terrifying than being a Chelmsford firefighter.
That's so stupid. That's money wasted. If a tree falls on it, we can have a discussion.
Is it,
What if you just want to upgrade?
It's an outdated. It's an outdated
when they
fire
get
station.
when they get their kittens, when they rescue them from the tree. Is
No,
it-
there's
is it-
legit fires. It's a lot goes on that.
Sure, it's close to Lowell,
Chelmsford
actually.
Fire.
Lowell.
It's close to Lowell, actually.
Yeah,
It's a good
pass.
one.
Yes.
No, I'm a firefighter guy. I'm kidding. I if they need new, I would be
Most
fine
of
with it.
Massachusetts, like around here, is it paid or is it volunteer?
It's all paid.
I believe it's paid.
Is it really?
No,
Yeah,
towns,
Massachusetts.
yeah, town like Chelsea are getting paid for that. Yeah,
Like Connecticut, it's funny you said Connecticut, Putnam. Shout out Andy Mayo. That's a volunteer fire department.
Most of them are in New Jersey. Literally,
Yeah.
majority.
My
of them are.
brother-in-law was on. He might still be on. I'm
The
not
only
sure.
one near me. Only one near me that's paid is actually Asbury Park.
St.
You
Springs.
know why you're interested? There you go.
2022, man dies in overnight Chelmsford fire.
There you go. See, oh yeah, I'm pro firefighter. See, they need a little bit of. They need. Where is that?
It's on North Street. It was built when the town was like it's grown a third since they built it, so it needs to be upgraded. So
Did they win?
I hope so. I didn't check.
What else, Justin?
Not much. Just
Dave?
Can I credit Dave? I got something for Dave here. I'm glad you're coaching, Dave. I'm glad Dave is coaching.
Thank you.
It's one of the rare dubs for Jerry Callahan was that he pushed me into coaching my kids. Kirk did the same exact thing, and it is awesome. I think you would agree. It's a great experience. You had the car ride back and forth.
As long as you win.
Interaction.
Cullinane said yesterday he thinks it's just practice. What?
I mean, I won titles.
Well, they didn't.
You did.
They have to be playing games. What are you practicing for?
I said I don't know. No. I said I have no idea
I saw
what
you
I
said
signed up
that,
for.
that people were saying it's going to be more intensive.
It's going to be more intense. I thought I was just signing up for like a play group, basically. I don't know.
Well, that is very little. Like that is
Second grade.
It's a good age to do it because it doesn't really. It's once they get older and they're skilled, just walk away. But at this age, literally a moron can coach.
You know what?
Second grade, yeah.
Hope so.
Fun sports take. You know what really ruined the NBA? AAU basketball.
I think I know what you think.
AAU basketball.
Okay.
AAU basketball.
AAU basketball. Well, no, I think what ruined the NBA was Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Like now every little kid thinks he can shoot a 40-footer.
And that the way they're practicing, they probably will.
No question. No question. Yeah, I mean,
You know what we got to do? We got to make the court bigger.
Yeah, it should be 1,000 feet wide.
I agree.
Yes. They should make the court bigger, Mutt.
They should. The court's been the same size for the entire NBA run
Since George Mikan.
I think the franchise would love to get rid of those
Human beings
those
are bigger
seats.
Oh, they would love that.
Yeah.
Well, you have to. Again, it's not perfect, but human beings are bigger.
You
now.
can make an argument.
Why
for
not?
them.
How about 4 players?
And that changes the game significantly. Okay. Giving them more space would, in your world where it's too much one-on-one, too many 3-pointers, more space would allow for more basketball type plays.
I think there's plenty of space. I just think the analytics have hijacked it.
That's certainly part of it. But if the court's bigger, 3-point line's further back, analytics come less of a factor because you can't hit.
Bring back hand checking.
Well, then you get games in the 70s.
And extend the shot clock.
You want the Knicks?
Extend the shot clock. Go to,
I like Knicks.
Go to college.
I hate Knicks.
Go to
but
30 seconds shot clock. I can fix basketball.
30-second shot clock.
Yep.
That slows the game down.
That's what you want. That's what we want. More physical. Hand checking. Slower game.
I don't
Draw
want that.
plays.
No, I don't want that.
I like the athleticism on display.
I just like the way the game used to be played.
You guys let the game fucking get ruined. And
I like a good post player. Shoot me. Cut my dick off.
They don't exist anymore.
You know? That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Said.
Yeah, it's not right.
What if you just limit the amount of 3-pointers?
No,
three-pointers
you
taken?
can't be doing that.
Did you pull that off?
No.
Somehow making the court bigger is a better idea than that.
Last 2 minutes. That's it. Then go crazy. I'm not kidding. Wizards Celtics, my friend Brian Keefe. I watched 12 straight threes in 12 straight possessions.
How are they doing?
Terrible.
That's a tough fucking job.
It's a brutal. It's not his fault. He's doing a good job. Good coach. Good guy. He should. Yeah. What else, Dave?
Nothing really. It's all political. Boring stories. You hear the Oakland Athletics. Oakland is out of their name now. They're just Athletics until they find a permanent home there.
Okay. Aren't they going to Vegas?
They're in Sacramento for
this year.
While they build the stadium in
You just
Vegas,
have to call them the Athletics.
Basically the Sacramento.
Well, not in Oakland.
I know, but it's just Athletics. You can't
Yeah,
even
the
say
Jets
Sacramento
aren't
Athletics.
in New York. You get away
A
with
lot
that.
of sports stories in the show today. Wow.
I know. Well,
We even get the Bart Scott.
Yeah, we'll get there. Eventually, we'll get there.
I swear to God, Steve, you enjoy listening to it. But
Walk me through what I'm going to see tomorrow in Connecticut.
I think you've seen
Maybe
it.
Justin's better because you
because my view will be
Right. It's
the
like asking
dozens
Tom
of
Brady
fans out
right,
there
yeah,
coming in to
right.
try to win this big prize
Right.
at the best sports book in New
And what
England.
prize is that again?
It is a table for 4, food and beverage comped in the sports book. Any NFL Sunday, including the Super Bowl. Championship Sunday would be my preference.
Yeah.
Hotel room if it works.
anywhere in the world, right?
Wait, what?
If
the hotel room works?
If it's not sold out. Bomber explained on the show on
If it's
Thursday.
not sold out as of tomorrow night,
Well, the person,
if the person
let's
requests
say the
it.
person
But if I win the thing, I'm going to get a room eventually, right?
if you pick a date that's sold out, no.
Would you rather win this or the
they have
Thomas
dates. They have
Glass?
dates months in advance that are sold out right now.
I know, but eventually I'll get a date, though, right? Like I'm winning a hotel room.
No.
No, it's for that. It's connected to the sports book event. The
Just
NFL
that
Sunday
night?
you're at. That's the whole point of it. Yes. You're
It's
not
just
two separate
this
prizes.
NFL season?
Yes.
So,
yes.
So the room doesn't exist then?
The room exists. Are you being flippant just to be?
You need to win tomorrow and just
obtuse?
grab the hotel room.
Yeah.
my question.
Am I being
tomorrow.
flippant just to be obtuse?
Yeah.
That's a great sentence. That's not
It's the same. That's like asking
I
me.
couldn't do
It's
that.
like asking me for being obtuse just to be obtuse.
Maybe I was thinking of obtuse first. I
I think you just want to say
know the
obtuse. You were
answer.
happy to think
I
of
didn't
that
know
word.
what that sentence meant at all.
That's the only reason you know it's because of Shawshank. Admit it. Yes. Great tour. Harry and I did that tour. Mansfield, Ohio.
Where
The Shawshank Prison.
what's the drive from here? You think? Oh, is it near the NFL Hall of Fame?
We did it in the same day. We went to a baseball camp
We're
pandemic.
talking about
Remember
that
that
for next summer.
2020.
Yeah.
I said to Harry, we're like, what's summer 2020? We're like, what's open?
Yeah.
There was a Akron, Ohio baseball camp that was fully open. You had to take a test like before. Harry was like, I want to go. I was like, we're fucking going. We got in the car. We drove out there. He did the camp for like 5 hours a day outside. Like, nobody cared.
They make
It was
wear
great.
masks during that.
No,
of it?
no.
Looking back, those
But
videos are so
You had to take a
crazy.
temperature. You had to take your
So
temperature
bad.
every day. It was so dumb.
Those
But I didn't
colleges
care. We were
running
free.
back.
In one of the days, so we were done, and then because we did a 2-week thing. Went to a camp in North Carolina next week, or wherever it was, and we went to Canton, which was great, and we went to the Shawshank tour in Mansfield, Ohio. You see a bunch of stuff they shot, like you see the bank, you see the grocery store, and you have a little radio thing that gives you the tour. We just watched a movie together, and then we went to the prison.
Oh, that sounds
It was
awesome.
great. You should do that. That's a great.
But had Harry seen Shawshank before
We
that?
had just seen it.
You can. My kids are probably at the age they could watch that.
He was
before
8.
we went.
Yeah.
they can do
The
that.
sisters.
Yeah,
I think they fast forward the bog stuff, but they want to do a trip where we
You gotta show them
do.
the whole fucking movie. These kids are gonna grow up eventually.
They want to do something
Tough
where
these kids up.
we go out this way. We go Springfield Basketball Hall of Fame first.
I'll be about an hour.
It's gotten better since they upgraded. You can shoot. You can shoot.
You can
I
shoot.
hate
You
that.
can shoot. Believe me, all you
A lot
want
of
to do is
shooting
shoot.
going on. Yeah.
You then do
Well,
the
no, inside Montante, not outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
then
there's
Cooper-
shooting outside.
Cooperstown.
Cooperstown, you could do. You can spend a lot of time.
And the one they're most excited about is the NFL Hall of Fame. And they could do it in like a week.
Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Sorry.
You could do that. Okay, it's a lot of money.
It's better than flying anywhere right now.
Is it cheaper, you think?
Yes. Yeah. They want to do something. They keep talking about the
That's a good trip. That's a good trip.
Speaking of
That's a
trips,
man's trip. Yeah.
question: I'm gonna be driving a lot next week. How on a
shut
scale
up.
of 1 to 10? How hard is it to renting a car? Is it a nightmare?
Well, for some of us, it's
Can you rent the car or no?
I actually didn't mean.
actually.
I'm sorry.
I
You're
don't
eligible now or
I don't
no?
think I can.
How long is it? Forever?
It might be forever.
Well, you have 2 of them,
Oh,
right?
that's crazy.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? 2 of them?
2 DUIs.
No.
Oh, the second. Oh, right.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
So if you have one DUI, it's permanent. You can't rent a car.
I think.
Look
so.
that up, Dave.
I think so.
That's pretty.
What do you mean 1 to 10 in terms of what? Like me
Like,
being able to
in theory,
communicate with the person you're
No, I'm
renting?
saying in theory, do I just show up there, park my car, and get another car, and then just come back and return it? and
Now
go
you're
home?
just purposely asking a dumb
Have you ever
question.
lived in the on
That's
Earth?
That's not a real question.
Yeah, no, it's some of it. Everyone has a different policy, but 48 months,
What
4 years.
What are you fucking talking about?
I won't say if I
You
want
want to rent a car? You've never rented a car before.
from Monday to Thursday.
You've ever rented a car?
No,
What do you think happens?
I don't know. I've heard it's a nightmare. I don't know why.
I've rented a car a million times in my life. It's sometimes it can be a hassle, but it's not a nightmare.
But they have a parking lot for your actual car.
Some places do, some don't.
Okay, so you guys are jumping on me.
Where are you
It's-
renting it
Yeah,
from?
where are you going?
Probably Enterprise, right?
No, like physically, where in New Jersey?
Snaking up.
Where are you going?
Snaking up through Virginia.
Nobody's asking about your driving route. Where are you
What the
renting the
fuck are you
car?
asking?
Snaking.
I just
through.
said Enterprise.
Isn't it
No,
down?
physically, where are you dropping your car? Like where?
Like 20 minutes from Eatontown.
From you.
Yes.
No, you don't leave your car at
I
the
don't
rental
know. That's
car
why I'm
place.
asking. All right.
some places you can.
You definitely can.
Yeah.
You can?
No one knows then.
Depends on.
I've been to place. I've done it at places. You can do it at some place you can't. Where would you like to go?
Do you mean like physically where we're
Give me the place. We'll call. We'll
Snaking?
find out. We'll find out. I don't care where you're snaking.
Oh,
call.
I think there's an Enterprise in Eatontown.
We'll look it up. We'll call.
Thank you.
No, this is fine. I'm happy to do it. I love a good car rental.
Doesn't sense. I mean, in theory, it makes sense, but I heard.
For
it's a nightmare.
example, where I rented my car for our drive to the Dakotas, I could leave my car there.
Hertz. Where are your Hertz name? Right?
It was Enterprise.
Just shop it online, right? And find the cheapest. I'm sure near you. I'm sure there's a bunch of rental places.
I would think. No, I'm an Enterprise guy.
They pick you up.
I could. Yeah, we can
They
make.
didn't. No.
See if we can make.
They
you
do, though.
A paid Enterprise guy.
Thank you for calling Enterprise
This is
Rent-A-Car.
kind of one of the
For
problems.
quality
This is the-
assurance,
this is the
your
one?
call may be
Eatontown.
Eatontown. Eatontown, NJ.
Yep.
I don't know that area.
Please visit
You're not missing much.
privacy.ehi.com. To help us serve you better, please listen to this entire
Probably look it up
message.
and see what it looks like. What's it called? Eatontown?
For hours and location information, press 1. To check rates, availability, or to book a reservation, press 2. To confirm, modify, or cancel if you are renting due to an insurance claim, press 1. For personal, leisure,
taking
or
too
if you're
long.
using a corporate account number, press 2.
Oh, looks like it's connected like a little mini thing, though.
Yeah,
You're in trouble, I think, then.
I just need to capture a few details about
This is crazy. Get the fucking person.
Please speak your answers to the following questions. What date
All right,
do you
forget
want
it,
to pick
forget
up
it.
your rental?
Sorry, Montante, you're on your own.
Ah, fuck! I didn't take my own car.
It's not that hard.
Well, I mean, you can just book it online.
Book it online.
Do I just throw like 1,500 more miles in the car, or is it worth it just to?
Oh,
In your own car, you know your element.
It'll be unlimited miles.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like, is it more beneficial for me to go through the hassle of renting a car, or just
or just
throwing
driving
miles
yourself?
on there?
I mean, it's going to be not cheap.
What do you do, like
for 5
per mile,
days?
or
Do you get paid for mileage? Don't you?
Yeah.
For
you
a
dump
5-day rental, it's probably going to be,
$1,000, right?
ton of fees too. I'd say probably $600-$700 if you're lucky.
What?
Yeah, it's
I'm taking my own car. Fuck it.
I'll look up right now. I'll just do a dummy search right now. Let me see. Enterprise, New Jersey.
That's a lot of money.
Oh, let's see. Check availability today.
I mentally had it at about $400. Not a bad deal.
I'll reserve it right now. What are the days we're looking?
Next Tuesday, I'll be back for Friday.
November the 12th. Back
Sounds right.
Friday the 15th. So 3 nights, 12, 13, 14. Renter plus 25. All vehicles will do. Browse vehicles. 3 days. That's not that bad. We be snaking through. What's your driving plans?
Funny you asked. I think I'm coming down to Virginia and coming up. Then I'm going to go through like the Midwest up to Illinois and back.
Oh, you got some deals here. You want a mid-size Corolla?
Why not?
$52 a day, $183 total.
Wow.
That's before we get to Feeville, though.
Uh-oh.
But it's much cheaper than I thought.
I agree. Yeah, that's a good deal, Monta. I would do that.
Is there like a place where like how much miles you think you're going to put on it? And it just like, does like
Yeah, is
calculator?
that unlimited?
Generally unlimited. Generally, it's unlimited.
Oh, that's a great deal.
Yeah, that's a
All
good
right,
deal.
I'm renting it.
They get you with fees, though.
Hey, how bad could the fees be?
I'm going to tell you in a second. Oh, I got to fill all this fucking crap.
Nothing's easy.
It's pretty wild. They used to ask you, where are you going? Where are you driving?
Estimated total, $183.89. Unlimited mileage included. Okay. Done. You should definitely do that,
Yeah.
no?
all right, yeah. I thought it was.
Where are you going?
Snaking my way down.
To what? Is it
Virginia.
work?
Yeah, for work.
Why is it? You do a million drives. Why in this one you're renting a car?
It's a lot of miles.
Where you go? Where is your end destination?
The furthest I'm going to go is like Illinois before it gets scary. So like the rural parts. And then I'm going to come back.
You're going from New Jersey to Virginia to Illinois?
I'm doing the Midwest. So I'm like cupping.
Is this your 16-hour drive?
It's going to be a lot longer than 16.
This is for work?
Yeah.
You're going Virginia, where else? You going from Virginia to Illinois?
Yeah, if you look at the like a map.
Why don't you just
very red map, people.
Is your
people
work
saying.
paying for this?
Yeah, like for mileage and
Why
shit.
don't you just fly?
No, because when I'm driving, I'm stopping at places along the way.
Are you cold calling these places, or are you servicing current accounts?
Like next week, I'm going to be calling them, say, hey, I'm going to be in the area Tuesday, and I'm going to plot it out. I'll probably see 50 places.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're popping you stay at nice hotels or no?
I don't mind. I don't know something too nice. I don't mind the fucking dump.
He's like Justin. You guys are brothers.
I don't mind.
yeah.
What do you mean, like a what? Like an Econo Lodge?
I could do it. I did one in Morgantown, West Virginia. That I can't believe this place is in business. So I could stay anywhere.
Is that what we were, Dave?
Yes.
Morgantown.
We had a nice hotel.
Holy shit!
Right next to the
Morgantown.
venue. Yep.
What?
It was right next to the venue.
Morgantown? Oh,
Morgantown's a dump.
That was tough. That downtown was tough. I was jumping over homeless people running in the morning.
Yeah, but when you got to some nice parts, it wasn't bad. Like where that radio station was.
Yeah, but it wasn't downtown, though.
Oh, was it?
Remember we had to walk up.
Oh,
and
we did have a little walk.
It was okay.
Yeah.
West Virginia has the best bumper sticker per state. Have you seen the?
What is that?
Per state?
They got a great bumper sticker.
What do you mean per state, though?
Like if you live in West
For
Virginia?
any state?
What
you
is
mean?
their bumper sticker?
It's like it's for people that are coal miners. Them like crawling. It's a great.
Oh.
That's out. It's probably
Bumper
not
sticker
there.
or license plate?
He means
No,
like
bumper sticker.
bumper sticker. Like a state bumper sticker?
No, but people. I'm saying like there's stupid. I actually may not know what I'm saying. There's a lot of people in West Virginia. Shut the fuck up, Colonian. There's a lot of people in West Virginia that I guess are coal miners, nothing else to do, and they all have this fucking great bumper sticker. It's just fucking good bumper sticker.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, you should rent a car.
Yes.
Yeah, I would
I'm
do
gonna
that.
get there.
I would do
Coal
it.
miner lights up my life. Oh, like he's like crawling.
Yes, it's unbelievable. You'll see it all over the place. You see it.
What do you have? You usually have notes. What do you got?
I gave you a couple. You kind of brushed them off. I don't think you're in the mood for
Not
my notes.
necessarily.
It sounds
I apologize. I didn't.
like. Cully coaching, Sportsbook Live. We talked about.
We spent plenty of time on that.
We did.
What the fuck are you talking about? Justin, what time were you hitting the road tomorrow, buddy?
You want me to pick you up?
We'll see.
No way you guys are driving together.
Oh, nothing gets past this guy, huh?
Yeah, he snuffed that one out.
Oof.
Damn.
He flies in, we're paying rent,
know.
baby.
No shot. You're a big chocolate milk guy.
Not as much as
I was looking at
not as
chocolate.
much when I was
Where's he going
young.
with
Not as much as like 5-6 years ago.
Have you tried the Fairlife chocolate milk?
Yes, I've had that before. Yeah,
It's the greatest chocolate milk ever invented.
it's not the greatest chocolate milk.
It is the greatest chocolate
It's not the
milk
greatest.
ever made.
It's not the greatest. It's very good.
Stu Leonard's is the greatest chocolate milk.
Okay. I don't know what they're putting in this. It's not. There's no lactose. It's not real. I don't really know what it is.
If
but
a
it's
chocolate milk,
unbelievable.
if a chocolate milk is in a like the way they used to deliver milk in the glass thing,
And you see the
it's always better.
The chocolate sitting there at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's always better. It's always better. You get a cookie and you drink right from the. If somebody wants to deliver that kind of chocolate milk to the studio, I will allow it.
They must
I'll bring
have
some
that
tomorrow.
locally.
Not you.
Dairy
I'm
place.
in the fan to do it. Yeah. You want to do it, Justin?
I kind of want chocolate milk now.
Deliver it. That's fine. You can do it. Good. Bring some tomorrow. I'll have a glass.
Okay.
Does McDonald Contracting deal with rodents, pests?
Hey, pay him.
I know you
price
would
for
know
everything.
that. Okay, we got moles. We got moles in my yard.
Oh, not
It's
good.
an issue.
In your yard?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
let
big
them be.
issue.
I figured you probably just had rats in your house.
There might be some rats in the area too, but these are moles that are burrowing and tearing up what was once a beautiful, beautiful lawn.
Why don't you?
Don't know
How
quite what
do
to-
you counterbalance that?
So I started
Well,
with.
McDonald Contracting, obviously. is what
I'm
you
going to
do.
try them next. So I've done.
Why don't you shoot him like Artie
Yeah,
Bucco did?
call the government. They'll come take care of it.
But I'll take care of it.
I'm not
Tell them you're a
packing
pet.
yet. There's no guns in the home. So I've tried these poison pellets and they're not
Right.
working.
That seems like you would. Yeah.
They're not working.
Huh.
I've popped it. I got the cone thing.
Why don't you have the landscapers deal with it?
I don't have landscape. I do my own landscaping.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I can see. Yeah. Right. Me too.
Gotta get
Anyone
trapped.
have issues? Anyone have issues with
I have no
landscaping?
idea.
How do we get there from chocolate milk?
Yeah, it's on my
Just go
list.
through his
Couple things
list.
on my list.
Oh, all right.
Fairlight, it's very good. That's good chocolate milk.
I can't. We're going through 2 of those big ones a week in our house. We're just.
Yeah.
That's a little too much chocolate milk.
Well, those are
People
kids.
are
They should be. You should be pounding that. The kids can be pounding that, but
I'm having quite a bit.
Midday,
It's like almost like a
Tuesday,
protein.
1 o'clock in the afternoon,
130
on a
calories,
second milk.
13 grams of protein, low carb.
I agree.
It's very good.
I played mini golf with Harry the other day at MVP Sports in Tewksbury. You know that one?
Oh, but Tewksbury, Billerica, Tingsboro, Townsend, Ashby all went for Trump. All went for Trump.
Good. Fantastic.
Pepperell did
We
not.
went across the street to Donna's Donuts after. He had 6 donuts.
Oh my God.
He weighs like 110 pounds. He's at that age. He just
great.
pounds it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He had 6.
He had
It's 6 donuts.
all the same flavor.
Like big, like
donuts. Yeah, donuts.
I think donuts
That's
are
a
one of the
famous
more
donut place,
overrated
local one, too.
foods.
They're fine, but like they also don't fill you up. They're weird.
They're worthless. Can I get back to chocolate milk real
The Dunkin' Donuts donut now, because he's we'll get chocolate milk in a second. Because his take was,
topic.
I was like, well,
Yeah.
because he likes Domino's Donuts. I'm like, fine. I was like, we could have gone to Dunkin' Donuts. He said, Dad, the Dunkin' Donuts are like small now, and he's not wrong.
They've shrunk. A lot
Which
of
is
fast
weird
food
because
stuff.
now they're on display more than ever, like behind the glass.
Especially the holiday
Yeah.
ones. Like
Yeah.
they should be.
If you're getting donuts, support a local place. Don't go to
Krispy Kreme.
Dunkin'.
I agree with you, but I'm
good.
saying they should at least be competitive.
Tim Hortons is good too.
But they know they got you over the barrel for the
Tim Hortons
coffee.
is good.
So
Yeah,
many
they don't
people
care
are
about-
addicted to Dunkin'
they don't
Donuts are
care
going to go in
about-
there.
they don't care about donuts.
From one drunk to another.
Yeah.
That's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Nesquik by itself is disgusting.
Gross.
Gross. Do about 4 or 5 ice cubes, Nesquik and vodka. You like White Russians?
Not really. Too creamy. Not for me.
It's unbelievable drink.
My brother loves those.
At its face value, it sounds disgusting, but a Yoo-Hoo vodka will hit the spot 10 times out of 10. Kirk, if you ever come back, give it a shot.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
What else? Go.
So Mutt Stack this week, we have one of the 4 or 5 pack will be a guest columnist who is a fan and been a guest on the show.
I'm stunned to hear the
You're-
Minifan is doing it.
I love how you tease stuff. It's good at it.
I just want to let he reached out to me. He wants to write this week.
It's Patrick Ford.
Is he depressed?
He's not Patrick.
Is he depressed?
Not depressed. as far
He's
as
not
I know.
suicidal on Twitter every other
He
month?
is dying, but he's not depressed.
Oh no.
I think maybe he's getting excited about the little Portnoy whiff that he got and thinks it might be if he.
I could tell you, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But he's reached out to me a couple of times, and I want to say, I'm like, you're just here to die. Like I don't.
Know your role.
We're not
stay,
friends.
Stay in your lane.
Like I don't. Does that sound mean? I know MHB might not like that, but you know, I don't.
Shut up and dribble.
I'm kidding. He's a very sweet guy. So he's writing. I want you out and him in for the UConn because you're not like me and Jeff. You don't care about.
Ironically, he has some takes. He wants to get off his chest about the UConn.
Because you don't care about UConn like we do.
I definitely don't.
That was a damning moment.
We're going for it this year, baby. We're going for it.
The three-peat. Well,
we are.
That's the question in everyone's minds. Can they
like
repeat? Can they three-peat?
Stop doing
What I'm
that.
gonna say.
Oh my God.
Right, Justin?
That's right.
I think it's white supremacy. That's
Yeah.
all different.
What's that?
Isn't that like Trump got there? The guy in the Navy got in trouble?
No. This one, I think if you do it like this,
okay,
isn't it or no?
Stop that. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with.
Is that what Trendy did? She was like,
Yes. Yeah.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. You can't say okay anymore.
Can't do that.
We're going for
Trump's
for the
president now. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, true. F word's coming back. Big time.
From your lips to God's ears, Montante.
Yep.
From your lips
Back.
to God's ears. Yeah.
You guys did a weird thing. It was probably the second time you would Colin was back, where he was pretending like he hasn't heard that word in like years. He's like, oh, if you still like, what are you talking about?
Recently?
This is like 3 years ago. It's been thinking about this for 3 years now.
What are you talking about?
Talking about the homosexual slurs.
Yes.
We can do that
I'm glad,
Jason Kelsey
you
word?
get me.
Nick
Yes.
for a
This is
cigarette.
from when Cullinane came in for Steve the first time?
I think so. It was a while ago.
What are you talking
You've been
about?
holding on to that one?
I've been thinking about
I thought
this.
you meant when he just came back for
did,
Coleman.
He did his whole
Wait a minute,
thing
wait
where
a
he's like, oh, I haven't heard that word in like
Let me
8
back
years.
that up. Had you heard somebody say that word to you
Yes.
or in public?
Yeah, he says it. Look himself in the mirror, probably.
Yes.
All right, well,
I had a bad golf
that was,
shot.
that was probably my
This
take.
is what you like Red 13?
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
Oh, good.
It was a horrible.
I'm glad we caught with that. Go ahead. What else? Absolute moron.
And I think you enabled it. I think you were like, yeah, me too.
What?
Both. I think you're like, yeah, you agree.
I think it's said way more now than it was 5 years ago. Way more.
Well, the R word is completely back.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
What word, Mark?
The R word.
You don't let your kid
it's
watch
not
like PG-13 movies. You don't say retarded.
We don't say it around our house. And that's not. I don't know if he knows.
I don't say it around. I don't say
He
I'm not saying
knows
around
that word.
Yeah, he. Oh, what are you doing? He knows the word.
I assume he does, but I've not
What
caught
do
him
you
saying.
mean
He knows.
I don't know. I don't.
I'm
Are
not
these
saying-
kids in a fucking bubble?
My kids, like Harry doesn't swear, but he knows the words. He just chooses not.
I've caught him saying some swear words, but they're just the generic. He says
you
fuck shit. Like,
He does.
Hey,
He said that a couple times. in the
swear
end,
jar would not be a
playing
bad second income.
football. No. Well,
Back of the head? No.
we do. I'm a writing punishment guy. In our house.
Make him read. You make him read Mudstack. Is that what you're saying? Don't please, Mutt. Don't make him do that. I don't care how many times he says. He can use. He can use the M word. Don't make him do that.
I will not.
Call him DSS.
What do you mean writing? Like
I
I'm
will
sorry.
not punch my brother. I will not. I will
Like The Simpsons.
Gotta write like 20 times, 30 times, 40
Oh, I
times.
like that. I like that.
That's old school.
That's a
punishment.
good trade-off. Though. I'd say I'd swear again.
It's worked on some things.
My mom used to make me do the soap.
Yeah.
I moved out of
that.
that. We,
A twat.
You ever
Yeah.
get your mom as a belt too? You get a little smack in the tush with a belt.
If I wasn't fucking hard enough, yeah.
We don't king shame here. But
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, this is the way. No. There was no. My dad, my mom, never, no physical stuff.
Well, we were spanked as kids.
Really?
My brother and I, yeah.
Your mom,
Both.
the Viking.
Yeah, Viking. Viking got a write-in vote. Thank you, David and Marilyn.
I did
for
see
excited about
that. Vice president.
A little bit, yeah. I think it ended probably we got to like 10 or 11, but yes, there was definitely.
Oh no, not me.
It was physical.
No, you, Dave? No, I can't see.
No, I got like my dad used to take a belt and like snap it to scare me, like he was gonna use it.
I got twice, only twice.
By
Hurt
who?
like a month. Of course, my dad's fucking.
Oh,
who knows where he's at?
that's a good point.
He's perusing around the world, but my mom only twice, but hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you learned. Yeah. I don't think your dad did you?
No.
He didn't shoot you, did he?
No, he pointed the gun at me.
Would have been justified.
What else? What else you got, Mud? Or Dave or anybody?
I went through a big portion of my list right there. So
Jack
I will
Pocket
say-
we have. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
The only thing I was gonna say is you said what to expect tomorrow night, and just being.
Oh,
totally,
yeah, Justin. Well, I'll do Jack Pocket first, and Justin, you guys walk me through it. Feeling lucky? We'll get ready to try your luck with Jack Pocket, America's #1 lottery app. This is like your kind of thing, Montante. Jack Pocket, you order Powerball and Mega Millions tickets right on your phone. They even have official state lottery games. Every day, there are millions up for grabs right on your phone. New customers get a free lottery ticket using my name, KIRK. KIRK is the code for a free Powerball or Mega Millions ticket. Don't wait. Download Jack Pocket right now for your chance to win big. Good luck, it says. And I do wish you luck on that. So, yeah, so I'm getting there tomorrow. Where is it?
FanDuel Sportsbook.
FanDuel Sportsbook.
You want to park in the.
The parking's really expensive, right?
No, parking's
free.
Oh, it's free. I'm sending them up, Dave.
Indian Summer Garage is the closest to walk in.
I know that one well. I saw Bruce Springsteen there just a few months ago. I'm just saying. Yeah, so I get to go in there.
Yep.
And then once you walk in there, it's like
You gotta fight through people.
I'm trying to think. Tomorrow night will
you
there
can't
be?
do better than Mohegan. It's the best.
I'll say this: once you turn the corner off the elevator and you start seeing,
Hits you, doesn't it?
It hits you. I just think that's just being.
It's a beautiful.
Justin, what's the best casino around?
It's Mohegan's son.
You've said that privately. We've had some nice conversations. I will miss the Justin interactions.
What conversations you have about the best casinos?
He's volunteered how nice it is, how clean it is, how he likes it. He likes the brook as well.
Justin, walk me through.
Can you smoke in Mohegan Casino?
No.
That's a
thank
knock.
God. Thank God.
Oh, it's
not.
I've never had a cigarette in my life.
That's great.
A casino is not complete without cigarettes.
Oh, you're an idiot.
You don't smell in your clothes anymore. You used to have to leave these places. It's gross. It's the greatest thing they've ever done.
That makes a casino. A casino is incomplete without cigarette smokes.
It's idiot. Go ahead.
So you're gonna go down the elevator out of the Indian Summer Garage, turn the corner, and the sports book is right there. It's gonna be wide open.
Right.
There's gonna be plenty of seats available.
Well, maybe not tomorrow. It's a final one. There's a chance you might get a hotel.
Maybe not.
Right. Probably not, but yeah.
You're just gonna walk in. You're gonna see Mutt's little setup there on the right.
Sure.
There's some tables in front. You can sit down. Bomber will come up to me and say like, "Thanks for coming in."
And doesn't need to talk to me. That's fine. Yeah.
And then the show starts.
Will your partner be there tomorrow for the season finale?
I've not talked to him since. Verbally, I've not talked to him, and I'm not sure how long, so I don't think so.
I feel like the answer is no to that.
I feel like it'll be Sportsbook Live with Mutt and Bomber live.
Okay.
And maybe
what time is the drawing?
Right at 7 o'clock.
When do I get my chance to buy in?
Anytime between 6 and 7.
How much is it?
Any $10 bet gets you a raffle ticket.
$10 at the sports.
At the sports book, yes. You can bet on the game. You can bet on the future. Whatever you want to bet. You go out to see Mike, who served our country. Mike the veteran. You give Mike your $10 sports
That's
bet.
His name?
I consider Mike the veteran. Thank him for his service.
Are we sure he's actually served? Or is he?
He definitely served.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He'll give you a raffle ticket.
Yeah.
And then we'll pick out. We have couple $100 vouchers to give away.
Wow.
Patriots tickets to give away, and then the grand prize will be
Patriots tickets.
the grand prize.
What Patriots game is this?
Don't know.
They're all big.
I believe it would be the Rams game.
Would it be?
Would it be easier?
Or would it be the Bears game?
Would it be possible?
Let's not drill down that. Go
Would it
ahead.
be possible if if FanDuel hey, listen, if you win, we'll give you $500 in bonus bets to your account? Wouldn't that just be easier?
How about just giving you $500, like just cash?
Well, you do your own fucking contest.
I'm just asking.
You're the king of wanting to fix someone else's problems. I love how you always have an opinion about other issues. Thank you.
We used to
I think it's a pretty good prize. If you don't, that's fine. I think it's a good prize.
Well, I mean, I'm usually right about stuff.
I mean, you can't guarantee a hotel room.
I do.
How great a prize is it? Maybe get a hotel room.
If it's sold out, you can't get a hotel room.
It shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, right. If it's a contest,
reserve rooms.
If it's a contest, you should be able to reserve that room.
I do have.
You should get a suite.
You should have every room booked, one room for every NFL week, and then release them when the person wins.
Again, when you do your contest,
but that's a legitimate criticism. That's a legitimate criticism.
It's a dumb criticism.
I would say they should give a suite.
Or how about this? Or the value of the hotel room. They have to have that.
Yeah, $42 for these hotels. They don't care.
Well, why can't you promise?
They care about the hotel room.
Why can't you promise a suite? Oh, you get the so and so suite in this
Those
wing.
rooms are dumps anyway, right? You've told me that off the air.
I have a question about it. So,
gave you 40 minutes yesterday.
Hey, Trump won.
What are you mad at me for?
Trump.
The part of your package is not guaranteeing one of the things in the package.
We said that from the beginning.
Well, no, but that's a legitimate criticism, though.
Then don't qualify for the prize.
Oh, I'm qualifying for the prize.
No fucking gun to your head. Don't go.
I'm going.
Stay home.
Oh, I'm going. I'm going.
Celebrate whatever you're going to celebrate Thursday nights.
I'm going.
Do you know how many
fuck away?
Do you know how many?
Whatever you do on
it's
Thursday.
Thursday in the Minahan household.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
How many people do you think are entered into this? Because you have a bunch of tickets. But how many?
Probably a lot.
Oh, you think so?
There's probably
It's hundreds of people qualified. We've done this for 8 weeks now.
Okay, if you're not watching, you're not watching the show, right? If you're just gambling.
Which is insane.
Yes.
It's crazy. That is, you would agree that's crazy.
No, because they're taking care of their customers. It's not crazy at all.
They were just lucky that they were there.
That's bullshit.
If you had to be
and
there,
by the way,
don't go. Don't go and don't qualify.
That's a different conversation. So if
no, it's not. It's the same conversation.
So you pull. Are you pulling the winner out tomorrow or not?
I will be. Yes.
Okay. So if it's somebody
actually,
who
maybe Bomber might do it tomorrow.
Okay, who knows? So if somebody was there week 4 and they're not there now, they're not eligible.
And we've said that every single week.
That is nuts. Dave, no?
You have to be there to win.
Do you agree
They're
or no?
trying to draw people into the sports.
I like it because the majority of people who are entered in
gonna be
never should have gotten it anyway, except for people like Justin. Those are people who
What
are
if
just
some guy
walking
who
around.
goes there tomorrow and there's just in the book he does and he wins?
Would it be a bad optic though?
Doesn't even know who this guy is.
No, I don't. Yeah, exactly.
Which is
people
probably
like
gonna-
that,
probably
people
gonna
like that
happen.
shouldn't be entered into this.
What's that?
Would it be a bad optic though if you're on name 8 and the guys none of them are there?
Yeah, but you're a random guy. But he's saying if you're just gambling there, it doesn't matter if you listen to the show or not.
Yeah, we want you to support Mohegan Sun, whether you're watching the show or not.
So how does that work? So if I'm just gambling, if I walk up to the thing, I'm like, I want to bet $50 on the Celtics.
Mike will come up to you and say, "Hey,
you're also eligible for this."
Yes.
That's nuts.
We also we announced before the show starts, and we make your $10 sports.
Yet
bet.
again,
go see Mike.
They're fucking over Mutt. Those aren't people supporting Mutt.
That's
Those
what
are
I'm
people
saying.
who are already there.
This guy Mike, I guarantee, probably killed somebody in friendly fire. Probably killed an American. Is going to be doing this.
I didn't ask him that.
Yeah, this is going to be.
Pat Tillman.
What's that? What'd you say?
Jesus.
Pat Tillman.
That's what the red.
saying.
It's like a Cardinals look to him. Pat Tillman looked to him sometimes.
There is
Yeah, right.
his hat.
Yes.
You guys in the back.
Yes,
I'm sure I'm right.
I love Mike.
This is maybe worse than the trip around the world.
My question is, so I can win a hotel room for any Sunday.
Well, if it's available.
If it's available. Sunday night really doesn't work for me because I have to work normally Monday mornings. Is there a chance I could get this hotel room?
Oh, just a Wednesday. Just a random Wednesday. Why don't you give them that? Give them that.
Friday or a Saturday.
I don't have control over it.
Because they're happy. I mean, all kidding aside.
I have no control over it.
The rooms are nice. I've stayed.
I have
They're
no
actually,
control.
they're actually really nice.
No control.
But like casinos are happy to give you hotel rooms. They want you there.
Mohegan has sold out a lot of weekends.
Okay,
now.
it's the fucking greatest place.
You
in the world.
want me to pivot back to
Could I get
Bart
Pitbull
Scott?
tickets instead?
What's that?
Pitbull's coming to Mohegan Sun. Could I get Pitbull tickets instead? Or no.
It's not part of the package.
Pitbull was on my list today, ironically.
Why?
He's going to pick out
the fuck
three
with Pitbull?
people.
You know what he's doing with Bon Jovi?
They're not going to be there.
No.
What the
They're
hell?
redoing "It's My Life," Pitbull and Bon Jovi together.
Who the fuck is asking for that?
I was going to ask Dave if he's okay with that.
I'll take
the
it.
Bon Jovi guy.
At this point, from Bon Jovi, whatever works. Yeah.
I slept till 3:30 in the morning. I was still up early this morning. I still watched Aaron Hernandez. That's a pro. And Rand. That's a pro.
Only made it the first 45 minutes. There's a couple of great scenes.
By
First,
the way, I did some 30 seconds.
if I saw two women talking on that show,
if the mom and the daughter,
I was
and the
fast
mom and the
forwarding.
girlfriend
or the
are
cousin,
talking,
or the sister, it was gone. A couple of good scenes people want to see.
You get the Belichick press conference.
Belichick presser is excellent, but before that, when Kraft barges in, it's really good. And then when they take down, someone screenshot this. When they take down Hernandez's picture off the wall,
yes.
When you look to the right, it's supposed to be Adam Vinatieri, but they couldn't use the real photos.
Yeah.
It looks like the fakest football player in the history of football.
Let me see. I got it up right here.
It's a great scene.
How do you? And that might be the easiest position to have someone look like the actual guy.
Aaron Hernandez was arrested for alleged murder.
Jesus.
Has left the entire Patriots nation in shock.
We have to cut him, Bill.
Hold on.
Right this second.
Release.
Go back. This is condescending towards
Oh,
Kraft.
Belichick.
It's really good.
It's release.
What?
You release a player. You don't cut a player.
I can cut whoever I want. He killed that guy.
Allegedly.
Am I supposed to believe this conversation happened like the day he got arrested?
He was here just 2 days ago, and I asked him point blank if he was involved.
He hugged me, told me not to worry.
Well, I feel duped. No, absolutely duped. I mean, do you know how this looks for us? For this franchise? F.A., where are you? Get in here, please.
Who's he calling?
You know what? I knew it was a
Assistant.
mistake to draft him. He fell to us for a reason, Bill.
She goes out.
It's really good. That scene is pretty good.
And next week, we'll see. So next Tuesday, a week from, 6 days from now? Mm-hmm. We'll do what we did the dozen, right?
Yes.
At the Arlington Capitol Theater.
That is correct.
We have a room for the night, right?
Yeah.
From
8 to 11. Yep.
8 to 11. So we're going to give those away tomorrow. We're going to have the episode of Sports Geniuses first with me and Brandon taking on.
Oh, speaking of.
With an incredible, I will just say this. I won't give anything away. Justin watched it.
Awesome.
An incredible Clemmer performance.
Awesome.
Really?
For the ages.
Well,
Clemmer. Call Clemmer real quick. Is he doing his thing now? I don't even know.
Your guys posted the picture of obviously that hole in the wall next to you.
Yeah.
Everything okay? We good?
We talked about this on the phone. I'm not redoing
Is
this.
it
Well, you
just?
haven't done on the show yet, have you?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Is it just sports related?
Yes. Well, don't watch it, Montante.
No.
My
I'm
life
saying-
goes on.
No, I'm saying like,
Check's clear.
How do you enter?
$650K.
It's a little late, you moron. Jeff did the whole thing, not you, Clemmer.
Well, second season.
Chris.
Yes.
Yes. Good morning. We're teasing it because next Tuesday we're doing the final Aaron Hernandez episode at the Capitol Theater in Arlington. Jeff is also releasing. We're not going to give away any spoilers to the Minute fans before your episode. No spoilers. I said, just to confirm, yes or no, was it an incredible Clemmer performance?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You could say incredible. Yes. Yes. I don't. Yeah.
Did you consider? Justin thought you should do what you should done for biography? What'd you say? Democracy.
Democracy.
Did you consider doing Democracy last night? No?
No, I think Democracy's just fine, actually.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
He's a little bit right.
Get ready for Jimmy Carter. You should. That's going to happen next day or two.
You think so?
Yes.
Was he waiting for this?
Yes. Yeah. He wasn't waiting for this.
Dead.
They were waiting for this. Yeah. Yes. So keep an eye on that.
Another loss for Jimmy, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez, that guy, all that guy does everything he touches turns to shit when it comes to political.
And by the way, Clemmer with a glowing review for Juror Number 2, the Eastwood movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. Another one. Have you seen Goodrich with Michael Keaton?
No. Feidelberg said it was really good.
Yeah, but we saw it together. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah. I recommend that one as well. Both like solid beats. Like
I'm gonna
good
go
movies
see. I'm gonna go see Juror Number 2 in New York City next Wednesday when I get there early for. Yeah, I'm gonna go see it at that theater. I think.
Yeah, it's at that one at Lincoln Center right now. I don't know if it's still gonna. I think it's still gonna be there. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Yeah.
All right. Goodbye. See you. There you go, Chris Clever.
Is it like a Stump the Schwab kind? Like
you compete against him?
Just watch the goddamn thing next week.
What is it?
Jesus.
Are you competing against him in this? I'm just wondering. Curious.
Against Jeff?
No, against Chris.
You're not allowed to ask questions about the show.
Against Clemmer.
Just watch.
No,
is he your competition?
Okay, I'll explain it. Okay. So a bunch of dozen fans. Jeff said how many? Like 6,000 tried out or something?
6,000 tried out. They dwindled it down to.
They what?
They dwindled it down.
They dwindled it down?
Dwindled.
They dwindled it down. They dwindled it down to.
Whittled it down?
Dwindled. They dwindled it down to.
Throw a D in front of it.
They dwindled it down to whatever.
That's a long process.
So it's like 3 fans take on me, Brandon, and then we have a guest Barstool guy every week.
Gotcha.
But those 3 guys are in their own competition. So at the end, it's a guy who wins against us, and but it's a one-on-one thing. Like they'll ask me a question, him a question, me using this or Brandon. So yeah, I think I thought it came out pretty good, Justin.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. The one with Clember is very funny. Yeah, it's a good one. So
and there's some stars on the other team.
There are some. I mean, you're dealing with autistic people essentially. These are sports.
Oh, of course, you have to be
crazy. Like I'm pretty good, but these guys are crazy. So it's fun. It's a good little appetizer to set you up for the dozen, I think, which starts in February. Which I don't even know what team I'm going to be on. So I'm literally don't know what team.
Team Minahan.
Yeah, maybe not.
So at some point, like Frank will be one of your teammates. I assume, like
probably. I mean, yeah, we got Chief. We did for NHL. I know that Clemmer, Eddie's doing one. I'm sure Frank. I'm forgetting somebody else. Yeah, like the usual.
That'll be good.
People. Yeah, it's fun. No, it's good. I had a good time. We had a good time the other night. So yeah. What's that?
Seems like it.
I'm a competitor. What do you want? But I'm going to tape 2 of those in New York. I know that next week, guys. Not that you care, but so I'm in New York. Yeah, next Thursday. Anyway, and then I have something. Oh, BO Boys is the Saturday after that in Cambridge. What are you laughing at?
I forgot about them. They're doing a live show, right?
Yes, they're doing a live show, Montante.
How many?
What are you laughing at them for?
I forgot about that. I like the BO Boys.
You're an asshole. They're good guys.
No, I like those. That was like an encouraging laugh. Like, I forgot about that.
Yeah, some comedy place in Cambridge, right?
Whoa.
What? I almost said Cambridge. Take it easy. You think like that.
That's just not.
Oh,
not
it's
necessary.
amazing. It's amazing.
I didn't say. I'm worried about him clipping you and getting you canceled.
Great racist.
I knew what he was doing.
Colin is a racist. You heard him today.
That's
always a Macho Jordan.
I'm the least problematic person here.
That was
easy. You really are.
That was not good.
No,
that was not
fine.
good.
It was fine.
And how you haven't seen that is remarkable.
That is weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
That feels like that's in your
All the
wheelhouse.
shit that you see and you miss that.
Yeah, maybe.
Zach Bryan took down the video. Dave just tweeted out. Dave and Warner Music it's down. You can't use it.
Oh Jesus!
Why is that?
Wait, what happened?
He got their
Zach
video.
Bryan
He got
took,
their video
because
taken down
because he sings at the end of the video. He does sing one of their songs. Sort of like,
What a fucking prick this guy is.
Oh, loser.
I mean, it should have been a pretty good telltale sign, but he's giving this fucking cop all types of attitude during a routine traffic
He's a
stop.
loser. He's a fucking asshole. Yeah.
He gets a pass from the right, though, because he's a Navy veteran, but he seems like a fucking absolute scumbag.
Yeah. In the video, they point out when he treated cops like shit and all that stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good. They went on.
Good. You should, as you should.
Good. Yeah, I mean, Dave wasn't doing it when he was dancing around the stage. Gillette with
I
him,
actually
but-
asked him at the time. I was like, "How's the timeline matchup?"
You can't turn that down, though.
Huh?
I don't even care how much you hate him. You can't turn that spot down.
I guess, I suppose. Milton should be on the list.
Yeah, and I saw it again. Mentor saying Milton's not a person.
He called it a shop, which I know is an Australian phrase, but it's a store. It's not a shop for men. It's a store for men.
I'm working on a Mentor's imitation. Not there yet.
I'm like,
I think we just heard it.
No, it's better than that.
Not
It's
great.
better than that. It's
Go ahead,
better.
let's hear it.
No, I'm working on it still. Still working. I'm not ready to debut.
Let's hear the word workshop.
Not ready to debut.
Where would you rank blindly things that he should be focused on and the Menners are
I find myself in the car doing some Menners. Yeah.
Mike, how is the job search going?
God, Menners, I got down.
I need to borrow 60 quid for data.
I mean, you mean workout? What do you mean?
I've watched some Menners stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm sort of
Get a fucking job.
I'm in the car driving every Thursday. I have quite a bit of time in the car. And I spend some time working on my Menners.
I love him. He's a tough guy to defend.
Maybe at a live show.
That's what I mean. It's impossible.
What
time do you get to Mohegan?
I'll be there at 4.
You're there at 4 o'clock.
Except
it's not 6. I think it's all right.
Yeah, I get very, 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 even in week 10, concerned about the tech, especially after last week.
I'd be too.
At this point, I actually wouldn't be.
I worked forget it.
No, go ahead. Let's hear your plight.
I worked so hard to get that tech right last week, and it did not.
But you're not good at that, right?
Get a new replay.
That's not your fault.
I think I'm actually okay at it, but I didn't control you point out something. The video setup was so bad last week, but I don't
1998.
I don't control that part of it, and it was
That's
this poor
Shander?
guy. This guy. He tried to get this guy to fill in. This guy, poor guy Greg, who was like texting back and forth. He had no control. It just.
Did you might have missed it, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, where he gave out a parlay.
I think I missed it.
Or the two, the 2 legs.
Oh, yes.
The 2 legs of this parlay combined, the algorithm actually lowered the odds just for one leg by itself.
Mutt did?
No. Each time I was like, I'll tell you what, Mutt. How about if you parlay this? Would you do this? It's like, no, the odds are actually worse. You fucking idiot.
You hate him, huh?
He's the worst. Everything about him sucks. I'll hate him for you. I'll do the work for you. Fuck Ethan.
I got no problem with
him. I don't either.
It's his fault. He's working with him. I got no problem with him. He's an asshole. There's
no fault here. It's just we had a good run.
And he's
lend it tomorrow.
Like gambling. Like,
will you ever talk to him again?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll converse.
The way he presents like his gambling stuff is like it's educational. It's like, just have a little fun with it.
But so do you on your show, the
you
Gen
have
Zone,
fun with it.
But you're doing a very similar thing, market-based strategy.
An actual market-based strategy.
What show?
The Gen Zone, his podcast.
A little
Sunday morning,
podcast.
the Gen Zone podcast.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
You're a listener.
I have no idea what you're talking.
He introduced him as that. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Really? Fuck? You didn't know he does a Sunday morning NFL podcast,
great
like betting
show.
podcast.
It's something I did not know about until like last.
What? I don't know about Montante's World.
Oh yeah, no.
I thought the one you had
Year
the
4.
crazy guys on Montante's World, the guys who think everything's a conspiracy.
Channel
Zero guys.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what is this?
The Gen Zone, great podcast. So
who's your co-host?
my best friend who I grew up with, Charlie, just had a kid.
Charlie. What's his last name? Can you say his last name?
O'Brien. He didn't give a fuck.
They just rip off.
Where's
They
he
go
from?
and look around sportsbooks, find the best value.
What's his mom's name?
I see. We actually grew up on the same street. How crazy is that?
Oh my god, your best friend's a guy who grew up in the same street
I
as
would
you?
say 1 in 36 billion, but it's
Wow.
Yep.
You and the Gregors. Yeah. So why have you've never promoted ever? You're embarrassed. You're embarrassed by it.
No, it's so niche that like.
Well, it's a gambling show.
Yeah, it's super niche. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I retweet it. It's fun doing it.
I follow you on Twitter.
Yeah. The 1 o'clock slate, we pick 5 guys. You got to be plus 500 or better, and we've been insanely we're up over 100 units for all 3 years combined.
Not last week.
Not last. We got skunked. No. I hit. Yeah, I got skunked last week.
It was Vikings. I had to play the Vikings.
Yeah.
Best bet of the board.
What?
Great show.
You've never mentioned it though.
Like I said, it's too niche.
Justin, you've never heard of it?
He's clearly
I found out about this until.
Let me hear some of it.
Well, it's not on Apple.
So we're not. I don't know how to get it on Apple.
Why do you know about it?
I don't know how to get it on Apple.
What?
Why do you know about it?
I've seen him tweet about it, and I've gone and watched it.
I follow him on Twitter. I might have muted Montante during the election, maybe, like the last few months.
Although you're missing important stuff.
Yeah. I don't think I did, actually. I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I did. Is it where's we'll promote it? Where can you get it? You're here.
I see on his Twitter.
Me and Rogan
he's
are both
definitely embarrassed by it. Right?
Me and Rogan are both exclusive to Spotify for the time
on
being.
Spotify.
Yep.
Also, so is the Mutstack podcast.
Yeah. Great intro. Great intro. This is a great show. This is actually my proudest product.
Are you the first voice we hear?
Of course. Look, I faded out at the end too. Wait to hear this.
It's good music, NFL type music.
Come on.
You think that's what it is? Yeah.
Now it's gonna fade out and you hear me. Eventually I come on.
It should be longer. The intro.
Welcome back to the Gen Zone Season 4, Episode 9.
Season 4?
Yeah.
It's weird.
I thought you guys knew about this.
I have never. You think I've honestly heard
Why
this?
the fuck would I talk to you about the Gen Zone? It's too niche.
You can
Talk to him
promote
about
it. You can promote it when you're here, though.
It's a great. I retweet it. I think people, if you care about gambling, you'd already known about it.
I've probably seen it and been like, oh, it's just something because you're a gambler, you like it or something. I didn't know you were on it.
Bro,
let me hear Greg.
Charlie.
We have rules at the Gen Zone set by me.
Charlie.
And we follow them.
Different places.
Very well.
Right?
I hit 3 out of the 4.
You're not in the same places there, right?
Primetime
No.
games.
Yeah, you
but
can't
it's
tell.
only
I
a
already
fourth
by
of
the
a
way
unit.
Move to Florida.
So it really didn't mean that much. I finished down 2.37 units.
This is dreadful. You're telling him to be. You're not fucking around here.
Hold on, it's just the intro.
You're serious as Bashander.
No, it's not.
Something that big out of you this week. Season numbers. I am.
He sounds drugged, Dave. No.
Oh, usually it's you. I'm usually either
Montante, I know.
or I'm hungover.
What's that?
This is not the Montante I know and love.
Yeah.
So you gotta get. As a show, we're still positive, but that could actually.
Greg, wake up here.
Be
Charlie.
different, this time next week. So
We'll
let's
go in the
get
middle.
into
What are you
it.
doing?
I actually like it a lot. Don't love it.
You
Don't hate
sound
it.
like
There's
you.
some decent
This is
value.
not
I'll start off,
Montante.
Well, this is
Mike.
about-
You
This
had
is
way more life Thursday night.
This is Mike.
this is in and out 15 minutes.
You want to do a show with this guy?
This is two different
Fair
things.
question.
Two different things.
We have
This
to
is
like to reformat.
This is more about analytics. This is money. This is quick in and out 15 minutes. See you later.
Hey, would you ever?
There's nothing quick about
This
this.
is more. Coney's bothering me recently. I'll tell you what. I regret bringing
It's a
it back.
long lead up here.
Handle you can get him at.
There he is.
He is the backup to Ferguson.
Is he
Big
driving a car?
total in that game. I think
He's
it's
outside.
52.5 last time I checked. Dallas at Atlanta. So goal line situations, I think Schumacher could sneak his little way into the end zone.
Cowboys back up tight end?
100 is
Okay, I've
great
heard
value.
Wait, it's also Schoonmaker, not Schumacher.
Dreadful.
Don't worry about it. We're focusing on the number.
Schoonmaker.
Oh my God! No wonder
Go
you're
listen to the Gen
embarrassed.
Zone. I'm not embarrassed. I'm very, very proud of it.
Proud of you. You've never mentioned it once on the show.
Because it's too niche. That's a better idea.
Would
than
you promote it on the
Minifans
show?
Across
I'd say
America.
Muttstack's a little niche, and I promote it on the
It's
show.
better than what?
Minifans across America, where we're going to run and hold hands. That was a bad idea. This is a good idea.
I don't understand.
Let's play Bart Scott for
But we mentioned it. Boy, you might think it's a bad idea. We mentioned it on the
fucking play
show,
Bart
though. What does it even mean?
Where's this power hour at?
Why are you so defensive? What's the name of the show?
The Gen Zone. Good name, too.
The Gen Zone.
Has
Like
nothing to do
degenerates.
with like niche gambling.
The
like,
degenerates?
It's literally
It's him and his
very
buddy talking
niche
about
gambling.
market race, market.
What are you, his agent?
Base research.
Thank you,
I
Mike.
like the show.
You listened to that
I
show?
listened for a few minutes
You are.
on the car ride last
it's a
Thursday.
If
good
you listen to
show.
that show, you're a derelict.
No,
You are a derelict.
No.
Phil.
It's, no.
You are.
You know what? I take back. It's not a good show. It's a great show. And I'm proud of it. And I'll do it forever till I'm dead.
Justin, this is your friend?
And Trump won. Let's go. Fist
And
bump.
Trump.
Another Trump.
Fuck
one.
yeah, Trump won.
Best friend. You listen to the show?
I heard a few minutes of it last Thursday. I wouldn't say listen to it every
Why, you're trying to quiz him? You'll get it wrong.
No. I heard some prop betting. They were shopping through lines with the best.
Why'd you have him on as a
prop bets
guest?
were.
I've asked.
Never asked.
See,
What?
I've asked.
Whoa.
I've asked. He
whoa,
needs me.
whoa.
I'm there for him. I need him.
You
doesn't
were.
have time.
Much too good. Much too good for that guy.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. So it's the
Gen Zone.
What time are you going to do it this
Zone.
Sunday? Do you know?
Usually it's either late Saturday or early Sunday morning. I'd say like 10 a.m. No, 9:30 right before the Premier League games.
Okay. Dave, what's your take?
Clearly embarrassed by it.
Yep.
And the-
Not even.
the
That's not
quote
even.
niche
Why'd I
aspect-
suggest bringing Colin back?
The
That was-
niche
you know what? Hand
aspect
up on that
means
one.
nothing. That you would mention at some point. I don't know how you have not.
It's niche. Everyone gambles on sports, but to focus in on one thing like touchdown scores. By the way, Barstool has a show doing just that. A niche show.
No, we're not the ones saying there's anything wrong with it. You're the one who was hiding it.
I'm not high. I retweet it.
Everyone. By the way, everyone. In the,
What do you want,
other than Whoopi, everyone in on the View today is wearing a black dress.
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
Yes. Oh,
They even taking a picture up. It's because of them. They impacted presidential election.
What's
Her and
Stern
Will
gonna
Compton.
do? What's Stern gonna do?
He's probably gonna be out for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And you mentioned this the other day. I predict Maya Rudolph will sing some sort of song. On
Nah,
SNL.
she's smarter than that.
Maya
She's
Rudolph is
no,
sneaky,
no.
underratedly good looking. I'm a Maya Rudolph
She's not.
guy.
She's attractive.
underratingly.
Yeah.
She's not. And that's under the radar at all.
But I don't think people look
she's
at her.
attractive.
They think people think she's more funny than she's good looking. I'd say it's opposite.
Montante, do you think every woman is attractive?
I'm a horny guy. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm a horny guy.
do you
What
see it or no, Justin?
Yeah, I'm trying to grab the sound.
Quidditch Guy, 11:42 a.m. At Montante, talked to my mom. He did early the other week, and she confirmed they live across the street from your family. She didn't know your mom.
Yeah, but I'm a very strict father.
My mom's older, but she knew your uncle's name. She did not think it was that crazy.
Well, she doesn't know how numbers work.
She just doesn't think it was that
Well,
crazy.
it's, whatever. Fuck with this guy.
Do you want to hear the view?
Sure.
Ooh, it's out already.
It's red.
Yeah, it was pretty red last night. I don't know. I'm profoundly disturbed.
I think if you look at the New York Times this morning, the headline was America makes a perilous choice. I think that in 2016, we didn't know what we would get
Sonny
from
Houston?
Okay.
How
Heston?
the fuck would you read that as Houston?
Is it Heston or no?
Well, it was there for a second. I wanted to look at it.
Go ahead.
He's blind.
a Trump administration, but we know now. And we know now that he will have almost unfettered power. And so I worry.
Just so people know.
Not about
like
myself.
whatever that was, 25 years ago. Barbara Walters was like, I want to start a show, like a bunch of girls. We just kind of gossip and have fun and like talk about girl stuff. And oh my God, I don't get my period anymore because I'm 50. Or oh, you know, my breasts. And I don't know when it became, maybe Rosie O'Donnell. I don't know when it became this show.
I would say Trump. First time he ran.
Yeah. But I'm saying, I don't
they
know.
love Trump, that they had a flip on him, yes.
Joy Behar is like just snapped.
She's miserable.
Attractive though, or no?
That's I would, but she's not attractive.
Oh, come on, Michael.
Well, you would.
That's a hard pass.
Actually, I don't worry about my station in life. I worry about the working class. I worry about my mother, a retired teacher. I worry about our elderly and their Social Security and their Medicare. I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. And I remember my father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person.
If her daughter lives in New York, like they will beg for you to get an abortion. Like,
Yeah,
trust
okay.
me, there is no issue. It's a state as it should be, as Ruth Bader Ginsburg said, it should be a state by state issue.
And we got airplanes, right, Colleen?
That's
true. Yep.
Family to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he told me that.
Civil rights.
So again, I
Take it easy,
am
man.
profoundly
That's not-
disturbed that the 14th Amendment of the Constitution did not prevent someone who participated in an insurrection
Is she
from
talking
becoming
about-
president of
Are
the
they
United
reacting to
States.
Montante's podcast for the election?
Yes, the Jen's on. They have it on in the background.
Yeah, it is a horrible.
Shut the fuck up.
I do feel
I
like I have
think
less rights
that
than before I
going
heard
forward,
that.
the convicted felon box on employment applications better be taken off, because if you can be the president of the United States,
what a point.
then you should not be prevented from employment in this country. Because I remember applying for my jobs as a federal prosecutor, and there was a box for convicted felons. And so that box better be taken off. And I think our healthcare system is now at risk. I think
No fluoride for anyone.
Yeah, economists have made
What was that?
clear
Wait, Joyce,
that
For anyone?
RFK is going to take the fluoride out of the water.
yeah.
First thing he's going to do.
he's going to increase the debt by $7.75 trillion. I'm worried about mass deportation and internment camps, and I'm also worried
You're worried about when they're letting all these
warning
illegal-
Americans to prepare for temporary hardship. I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful
Is this Hostin
that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Well, I think it. I think it has to do with a lot of things. That being one of them. I'm obviously very disappointed. I'm very sad. I was at the Kamala Harris headquarters yesterday in
Who's this?
Washington.
And Navarro.
Who are these people?
But have you seen?
I've had enough. What's
Sonny, have you ever seen the clip of Sonny Hostin finding out live? She's like some proud Latino woman, this, that, the other, and she gets like her DNA results back, and actually finds out that her family used to be slave owners.
Oh, really?
They're actually from Spain. They're not from Puerto Rico, and they actually used to be slave owners, like 200 years ago. She finds out live, and she like has an absolute breakdown.
Unbelievable. These store for men, of course, we were saying earlier. They should be on the list.
On the list.
South Shore
Mariners,
Plaza
come on.
Braintree. South Shore Plaza Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, Burlington Mall. Buy one, get free. Suvic, Tuesday roll on. Fall collection after today. Today's beautiful. It's getting cold after today.
It's a great day to finish up the yard work. Try to kill some moles.
Global warming is probably a net positive.
No question. Yeah, if that's a reason for this being 70 degrees in November, sign me up. I don't care.
I
I'll
think
be
one of
dead.
the last tweets, I think that was Kamala, was it's 70 degrees today. Go vote.
I think it was AOC.
Oh, AOC. Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, like
I
great.
don't really understand how they correlate. Like, maybe she's saying the weather's good, you can go vote or
Well,
something.
if you vote Democrat and they win, then next year it'll be.
And she tweeted.
Yeah.
They've all since the election.
AOC is not.
It's funny. All these people got awfully quiet. Like it's like you got to own it.
And Kamala's speaking this afternoon, you said, Dave?
What's that?
That's the speculation. Yep.
What's yeah? She'll
Did
talk.
Hillary really wait till the day after the next afternoon?
Yeah. Yes. I believe that's right. Yeah. She'll talk today. Go to Milton's right now, of course. Our great partners, Milton's Go right now.
She is gutless for not going out last night, though.
Totally agree.
All those people waiting for her, they were there for hours.
It's a scum move, but this is a politics.
And by the way, if you are like truly on the inside looking at the numbers, they knew this was coming. They weren't internally. They weren't.
They were surprised yesterday.
What?
They were surprised.
You think so? No shot.
Yeah, they were surprised. They thought they were going to win, just like Hillary.
They outspent 3-1. They thought they would get it done. Yes.
Yep. They totally. They had a game plan. They did the wrong game plan.
So they raised money, but they're also pocketing some of it.
What do you mean?
Like every dollar they get for the donation, I'm sure they're funneling money in their own pockets.
Yeah.
Not everything's spent on fucking ads.
Be based on anything or no?
Common sign. It's happening. It's out there.
It's reasonable.
Anyway,
who's in tomorrow?
Michael Geary. And Mama K.
Wow.
Mama K's gonna be great.
She has to speak for this top 50 list.
Will she be sober or no?
Well, that was tough.
Yeah. I mean, what did she know this election? She must have known this was going to happen. She knows everything before it happens. Did she know Trump was going to win?
Has a little smirk to herself.
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy the outcome.
It'll be a good day today.
That's a good Mama K, Justin.
Mama K's great.
Yeah, she's a good sport.
She gets
Great
murdered
basketball
online.
sport.
Not as bad as Mick, but she gets murdered online.
True.
She brings a lot of it to herself.
She does.
You know?
Does. So she'll be good tomorrow.
I know she'll be good.
I do too. Yeah.
With Mike. And when you give away those tickets tomorrow, we're going to figure that out, right?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else? Is that person coming in here today or no?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. In just about 30 minutes, they said.
Okay. This will be the background for it?
Do you want her in that chair?
Yes, I think that's probably best.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's probably best. What's that?
No, nothing. I got nothing. I'm done with the Bar Scott thing.
What are you talking?
Sounds like you're
good.
not.
Yeah, it seems like you're.
No, I'm done.
You and Charlie should talk about that.
You know who? Oh,
Charlie, you should talk about that.
Well,
yeah, okay. Mudstack.com.
Yes, Friday.
Friday
4-pack.
Had a special one up this week. He gave in to the people wanted to hear something after the RIch Shertenlieb thing.
Yeah, I think there was a good response to it, so we'll see. Maybe do some of that more in the future. We'll see.
Good. Okay. Montante, anything you want to promote?
The Gen Zone out only on Spotify. We're working on that. We're got the kinks. Yeah, if you want to make money, listen to the Gen Zone. Great show.
And thank you for doing the podcast yesterday. I appreciate it.
I can tell.
Thank you. Get a microphone for that computer, though.
Thank you for doing the podcast every day. On behalf of Minute fans, we thank you.
Well, I will be tomorrow night at Mohegan Sun.
We'll see.
What do you mean?
What are you gonna kick him
We'll
out?
see.
I don't know.
Am I allowed in?
I would love that.
My money's no good?
Yeah, your money's green. We'll let you.
Yeah, I'm going to do some blackjack. Justin and I do some blackjack.
Hell yeah.
Pretzel?
We'll have dinner after. Well, I want to see,
Oh, boy.
What?
I just remembered who else is going to be there tomorrow.
Who?
Matthew Joseph Mutnansky.
Oh, I can't go tomorrow.
Uncle Joe Pellegrini.
So is Chicago.
Your uncle's going to be there?
They're all going.
Your parents are going?
They're all going. Well, my brother's going to be there. My parents may go. They're in.
Brother's driving by.
The Viking might be there
The
tomorrow?
Viking may be there.
What?
My brother for sure will be there.
Why is he going?
He has a work event at Mohegan Sun.
What?
Oh.
In the
Your Uncle Joe's
convention. They've talked about going all year, so they get
They're
one more
not
chance to
going.
go.
Old people are not going.
If I tell him you're going, he may bring eggplant.
He's going to cut his hair?
No, he's not. Still
How much money will you bring with you if you're playing blackjack?
$5,000 probably, I guess.
Maybe we're at different tables.
No, I'm
They
kidding.
still have
I'm
$5
kidding.
tables?
You strike me as
No,
like
they don't
a
have $5.
20.
That's why I started
You're
going
not a
there.
craps guy?
When I was at UConn.
No, blackjack.
$5
Very
blackjack on
25
Fridays.
minimum.
I'll do 25, yeah.
Yeah.
The problem, though, is like 25, man, you can get cleaned up
I could
fast.
put $500 on a football game and not be stressed out watching it. $10 blackjack hands make me
I agree.
really nervous. I don't get why. It makes
And
no
you can
sense.
lose $500 at the blackjack table in
Quick.
3 minutes.
The day I turned 21, my grandmother came down with my mom, picked me up at UConn, went to Foxwoods to play blackjack. Never been to a casino. She's like,
Generate right from the start.
gave me $100.
Nice.
Gave me $100.
Yep.
Went to the $25 table. Was done in 6 minutes.
That's not bad, honestly. You could be done in 90 seconds.
One of the
right
best
there.
businesses out there, it's profit-wise, ROI, has to be the people who own the ATMs at the casino. What are you gonna do?
You can't say no.
$25 fee. All right, it is what it is.
Yo,
It's
how
not
much is
so-
the fee there? Probably $6 or something?
No, it's like
No, way more than that.
$8.95.
Yeah.
$8.95?
And that's actually not
No,
that bad. There are
$5.
places in AC that are legitimately $19.99.
Yeah, they get you by the balls.
What are you gonna do?
There's nothing you can do.
$20?
Oh yeah.
Well, see, don't a lot
Strip
of,
clubs got the worst ones.
don't local banks sometimes like pay you back the ATM fees up to a
No.
certain amount?
Not for that one, they're not. I can't imagine. I can be like, hey, you went to the ATM 4 times.
You're
on,
an adult. You sign up for it.
Don't do the credit advance thing. Do not do that on your credit card there.
what do you,
Some of those machines you can do like a credit advance on your credit card. They'll give you cash, but a credit card.
You've never done that.
Swear on my life, never done that.
A lot of
Do not
speculation
do
with that credit card debt. A lot of speculation.
I confirm it. I paid the bill for October under 5 figures. Close, but under 5.
How much is your hit every month? What's the VIG?
It's One I transferred over, get a lower balance, but one of them's like 18%.
Oh my God!
It's one of them. One of them.
That's
Smaller
no
one.
good.
Smaller one, but it's
You're nuts.
I know.
18%.
Why'd you do that?
I know.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
insane. That's the highest I've ever heard.
I thought it was free. Turns out that percentage thing, given to your bank.
What time do you get there, Justin?
I normally
5:55.
Yeah, normally right around then.
How long is it going to take me?
Hour and a half.
Yeah, it's not bad,
Depends
right?
on when you leave.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like to beat the traffic. Well, we get that call tomorrow, right? Maybe we might not actually now, though. I'll forward you the stuff. All right, boys, thank you very much. Anything else you want to promote? No?
Mudstack.com to Gen Zone.
Tomorrow night, big night.
We'll
okay.
see.
Dave, Justin, anything?
All good. Nope.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.